From Lowell Park, it's Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. If the Gatemen win tonight, they move on to the divisional finals. It's playoff baseball right here on GBN. Alongside Gabe Genovesi, I'm Jonah Karp. Gabe, last night was a lot of fun.
Oh, it was. The fun is the right word to describe Game 1 last night. A roller coaster all throughout. An early lead for Wareham. Cotuit storms back, takes the lead in the middle of the ball game. Adrian Del Castillo with the clutch RBI double to tie the game in the 7th. And then Trey Lipscomb walks it off.
The pitching wasn't up to par, up to what we've expected from Ian Bedell, but it turned out to not matter. It
turned out to not matter, but that was by far the scariest part of last night. Ian Bedell, the best pitcher in the Cape Cod Baseball League, pitches 2 scoreless, gives up a run in the 3rd. Okay, you're thinking no big deal. Wareham already with a 6-1 lead. A 6th spot in the 4th inning for Cotuit. All runs charged to Bedell, even though Dillard came in, walked a couple, and then finally got out of the inning. All runs charged to Ian Bedell. It's not the way we thought last night would go. With Cotuit throwing a couple lefties at the beginning of that ball game, we thought it would be a pitching duel. We thought we might see a low-scoring ball game, and I know that was the feeling around Cotuit as well. They thought if they did lose last night, Kettleers thought it would be, a 2-0 game, a 3-1 game. That wasn't the case. But credit to the Gatemen. We talked about in the middle innings last night how baseball's a long game. You wait it out. You kind of roll with the punches. And the Gatemen rolled with a huge punch last night, battled back, tied the game at 7 in the 7th inning before we went to extras and walked it off.
And what's interesting is that this is a very good Wareham Gatemen team on paper. They came into yesterday with 8 All-Stars, which is the most in the Western Division, well, 7 because Darren Baker had left. But still, there's a lot of veterans, guys who have been here all summer long, who you could point to and say, okay, this guy's going to be an X factor. But it was the new guys that stepped up.
Yeah, that hasn't been the case in the last couple of days for Wareham. Trey Lipscomb walked it off, his just 3rd game with the Gatemen. A 2 RBI single for Lipscomb in the 1st inning, and then the RBI single in the 10th to win it. Pete Durkay, another multi-hit game. Those are 2 Tennessee Volunteers right there doing damage. Pete Durkay has a hit in all 5 games played for the Gatemen, and 2 of them are multi-hit games. He had a 3-hit game a couple of nights ago, 2 hits last night. And the guys that you expected, maybe Braden Ward, Jacob Teeter, to step up, didn't. Ward and Teeter both didn't have a hit, but I'll tell you who did step up. Adrian Del Castillo, who's been mightily struggling lately for Wareham. comes through with just his second multi-hit game. In his last 16, he couldn't hit to save his life down the stretch of the regular season. 3 hits last night, including the crucial game-tying double in the 7th.
So Trey Lipscomb and Pete Durkay, both 2 relatively new guys on this roster, both stepping up yesterday. Both have stepped up as of late. You turn your attention to the mound, though. Jason Ruffcorn, what a performance.
My, oh my. I mean, he pulled a rabbit out of his hat. An inning and 2/3 pitched, scoreless. Got the Gatemen out of a jam in the 9th. Came in, pitched the 10th scoreless. Walked 1, struck out 2. I mean, this is a Jason Ruffcorn in which we've seen give up runs in every single appearance he's been in out of the bullpen, and he comes in and he's lights out. I mean, that was something to see last night at Spillane Field, for him to come in, stay calm, deliver his stuff the way he's wanted to all summer long, and he picked a good time to do it.
If the Gatemen win tonight, they sweep the semifinals. They move on to the finals. They face either Falmouth or Bourne. Falmouth beat Bourne yesterday 3-2. So if Falmouth wins again tonight, it'll be Wareham and Falmouth in the Western Division Finals.
One quick note on Falmouth. They didn't even throw Alamon last night, their ace. So I kind of expect the Commodores to take care of business tonight, and we'll see if the Gatemen can do the same thing.
Ryan and Javik will go around the Cape and break down all of last night's scores and everything going around tonight. That's going to be coming up in just a quick moment. When we come back from this break, Addison Van Patten is going to have your pregame interview. Don't go anywhere.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
Back here on the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN, breaking down today's matchup between the Wareham Gatemen and the Cotuit Kettleers. It's Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. To help us break it down, Addison Van Patten spoke to Matt Rudick.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Matt Rudick. Now, Matt, win last night at home. How are we going to build off the momentum of last night's win and bring it here to get the job done today?
Last night was a really good win for us. It takes, momentum into today. I think we just need to pitch the ball with conviction today and, score runs earlier like we did yesterday and put pressure on their defense. What do you mean by scoring runs with conviction? Pitching with conviction, having, dog mentality on the mound. Levi Prater, he's a dog on the mound, so I don't see why he wouldn't pitch how he always does. So I'm excited to see it. Speaking of aggressive guys, you had the highest batting average going into the postseason with .324. What do you have to say about what's working for you? Just staying within myself. I started off, kind of slow, getting in the, the roll of things, but, I think lately I've just been, not trying to do too much and just, playing how I usually play, like how I did at school, and it's been working. It's been really fun. Hitting coach Rob Selna said yesterday before the game that the biggest flaw of the lineup right now is that we've been chasing balls out of the zone. What do you have to say about that, and are we going to improve on that today? I think, we chase at some balls. Their pitching is really good here, so, it's really hard, because they can pitch the ball where they want. But I think, like he said, I think we just need to stay in the zone and swing at balls, that we could drive and, score a lot of runs. The Gatemen can get the job done today. I just have one last question for you. How excited are you to hear the Hey Cotuit song all day long today? It's not that I get excited. It's like it gets stuck in my head for days and days, and it's catchy, but we got to beat them today so we don't have to hear it tomorrow. Absolutely. I woke up this morning singing it. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Addison. Talking to Matt Rudick, who did his part yesterday, one of the many guys who did their part. He didn't tally a hit, but he did reach base twice getting hit by pitches yesterday, but perhaps it was his defense late in the ballgame that stood out.
I mean, that diving catch in the 7th inning, I'm not trying to over-dramatize it or anything. That saved the game for Wareham because a run scores on that play. And if not on that play, later in the inning for Cotuit with still no outs in the inning. I mean, I think Cotuit would have scored there, and they would have won the ball game in 9 innings. Credit to Matt Rudick for not giving up on that play and hustling after that ball because he flat out, he laid out. That wasn't a half slide or a half dive. That was a full Superman dive, and he saved the game.
It's Wareham and Cotuit. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals playoff baseball right here on GBN. On the other side of the break, Javik and Ryan breaking down all the other games going on in this postseason tonight and everything that happened last night. Stick around. You're listening to GBN.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Welcome back inside the Gatemen Pregame Show on GBN. Javik Blake alongside Ryan LeMay getting set to take you around what was a wild first day of the 2019 playoffs. The Wareham Gatemen Cotuit Kettleers getting underway in just about 18 minutes for Game 2 from Lowell Park. The Gatemen trying to sweep the Cotuit Kettleers and make their way into the Western Division Finals. Let's start with the other Western Division semifinals series. Yesterday, Falmouth beat Bourne 3-2. Carmen Malczynski got the win, Harrison Rutkowski got the loss, and Zachary Brzezicki got the save.
Yeah, I think wild is the best way to describe last night in the CCBO playoffs. It was a crazy night of baseball. So this game was really good as well. I mean, the first playoff game since 2017 CCBO finals for Bourne, so good for them getting back in the playoffs. And Cameron Majinski was fantastic on the mound. He went 5 innings, only allowed 5 hits, 1 walk, and had 3 strikeouts. So he was rock solid on the mound. On offense, it was Zach Deloach that carried the workload. He was 2 for 4, had a double and RBI. For Bourne, they had some offense as well. Cody Morissette was 2 for 4 for doubles, so very balanced game. And honestly, I thought Falmouth would win by a lot more, I feel like.
Zachary Brzezicki got the save. He won Closer of the Year, and really his Falmouth pitching staff in the second half of the season has been lights out.
Yeah, in the beginning half of the season, it was more about Falmouth's offense, but in the later half, their pitching staff really came to play, and they have it all working right now. Every aspect of the game is working for them.
YD and Orleans, they played yesterday. YD just barely snuck out a 7-6 victory. Orleans came into the ninth trailing 7-1, scored 5 runs, and then grounded out to the pitcher with the bases loaded to end it. As they fall in game 1, 7-6. Carlos Lamelli got the win, Jake Eater got the loss, and Oscar Carjaval saving the day for the YD Red Sox.
This was a heartbreaking loss for Orleans, and especially to lose this kind of game at home. I mean, you're trailing by 6 runs in the ninth inning. You come back, you get really close, the home fans are back in the game, and then the bases are loaded and you ground out to end the game. I mean, that's just the worst way possible to end the game. But Orleans did have some positive notes. Shea Whitcomb was 2 for 5, had a double. But YD had some really good offense last night. And Andrew Eister, he's been fantastic all season. He was 2 for 4, had a home run, 2 RBIs. And Tate Samuelson, not a player we've seen a lot this summer for YD do a lot on offense, but he was great last night. He was 2 for 4 for double and 2 RBIs. So, I mean, I think Orleans, I don't know if they have enough to bounce back after a loss like that.
And you look at the 7-6 score and you think, well, this was probably a shootout. But it wasn't. The bullpens really fell apart in the back half of that game. Jake Eater for Orleans, he started off the game fantastically. 4 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 2 walks and 9 strikeouts. And for the YD Red Sox, Eric Tolman was fantastic on the mound. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts.
And this one stings even more for Orleans because all season long, their biggest problem has been offense. And last night, they scored 6 runs, so the pitching wasn't there. So it just seems like everything's gone wrong for them last night. And I don't know if they, it's hard to regroup after a loss like that, I feel like. I don't know.
The final game in the CCBL playoffs last night was the Harwich Mariners and Chatham Anglers. You said yesterday the biggest thing to look out for is the Harwich Mariners sweeping the Chatham Anglers in round 1. The Harwich Mariners not only have put themselves in a fantastic position to sweep the Anglers, they no-hit them last night. The first no-hitter since at least 2000. 9 innings pitched, 3 walks, 11 strikeouts. Connor McCullough got the win. Austin Vernon got the loss. And Joe Boyle came in to save what was just a banner night for the Harwich Mariners.
I think this, so far, is my only correct prediction of the season, saying that Harwich had a chance to beat Chatham in the first round of the playoffs. And lo and behold, last night, the Harwich pitching staff was unbelievable. Connor McCullough started things off. He went 6 innings, only allowed 3 walks, struck out 5 batters, and then Joe Boyle came in to close things out, earned a 3-inning save, didn't allow a single walk, struck out 6 batters. I mean, what else can you ask for from your pitching staff? But offensively, Harwich, they was all led by Hal Hughes. He has not had a great season at the plate, but last night he was 3 for 3. He only hit 190 in the regular season, so what a night for him as well. And I mean, you'd think they need more offense going forward, though, if they want to win more games against Chatham.
Definitely. You can't win a game most times with just 4 hits and 1 runs, but they found a way to do it. Their pitching staff leading the way. And back to Hal Hughes, they only had 4 hits last night. He had 3 of them, and as you said, he hit 190 in the regular. He couldn't even hit his weight, but comes out in the playoffs in Game 1 and just shows out. Harwich, they scored their lone run in the 6th inning thanks to a sacrifice fly to the left fielder. And that was all they needed. Hughes got on 3 batters later. Well, they got the sac fly, and that was it.
I don't think this is sustainable to win a playoff series, but if the Harwich offense comes alive, Chatham's in trouble. We mentioned it a couple days ago that Chatham's, just overall, they've been struggling lately. They don't look like the same Chatham team we saw in the first half of the season. If they don't wake up soon, they're going to find themselves going home early.
That's now 6 losses in their last 7 games for the Chatham Anglers. And the really weird thing about these 2-game series is it doesn't take much to win 2 games. It's only 2 games. You win Game 1, you have all the momentum into Game 2 like we see Harwich have right now. Today, they could go out there and they could just steamroll Chatham, and all of a sudden, they're in the Eastern Division Finals.
I was talking to our PA announcer last night, Dan. He's been watching the CCBO playoffs for years now, and he mentioned that the Game 1 in the playoffs is the most crucial because it's only a 3-game series, so if you win that first game, it's pretty much easy from there, winning the rest of the series.
Looking towards today's game, the first one on tap, getting started at 4 o'clock as well at Red Wilson Field. The Orleans Firebirds and YD Red Sox. YD looking for the sweep today. The man tasked to stop it for the Firebirds, Isaac Escada. 2-1 in the regular season. For YD, trying to complete the sweep is Legend Smith.
I mean, Legend Smith alone, the name, I think you go out there and have a great performance. But Escada's been fantastic for Orleans. He had a 2.17 ERA and 20 innings pitched. He's been fantastic, and I expect Orleans to come back, bounce back at the win tonight against YD.
Chatham and Harwich get underway at 5:30 from White House Field. Harwich trying to complete the upset of all upsets, the 4 over the 1. Neither team's named a starting pitcher in that one.
I think it helps that Harwich is at home tonight. To go out and steal a game in Chatham in front of that crowd, I think they have all the momentum right now going in this series.
And the final game tonight, the Wareham Gatemen, if they can win today, it's to decide what they're going to play in the next round. It's the Falmouth Commodores and Bourne Braves at 6 o'clock in Doran Park. Falmouth leads that series 1-0. Bourne's looking for their first playoff win since Game 2 of the 2017 Cape League Finals. Falmouth, it won't be Franco Aliman. It'll be Nick Nastrini, who's had a fantastic season, but it looks like they're saving Aliman for either a Game 3 or Game 1 of the division finals. For Bourne, it's Matt Lardner.
How about the confidence of Falmouth not using Aliman in this game? I think that should motivate Bourne that they're not using their best pitcher against them, get them going. And for Bourne, I'm really looking forward to watching Mac Lardner on the mound because July 8th against Falmouth, he went 7 innings, didn't allow a single run, and only 2 hits, striking out 8 batters. So Bourne has a very good chance tonight to steal this game and then make Falmouth regret not using Aliman.
Now, if it is tied 1-1, we know we're seeing Alamon in Game 3. And if the series does go to Game 3, how does Bourne's chances stack up if they win today facing Alamon in a win-or-go-home game?
I mean, it's always tough facing Alamon. We saw him against Wareham when they were on the road in Falmouth, and he was unstoppable. He was lights out on the mound. But if Bourne gets the momentum from Game 2, I give them all the chances in the world to go out there and win it in Game 3, even though Alamon's on the mound.
So 3 games on the docket today, all of them a chance to sweep across the league. What's your game to watch tonight?
Oh, this is tough. I have to go Chatham versus Harwich. I made a prediction that Harwich would win it, and I want to see what they do tonight.
Well, we'll see what they do. Will the pitching step up, or will the bats of Chatham finally get unleashed? 5:30 the start time there. Start time here in Lowell Park, just 10 minutes away. It's the Wareham Gatemen Cotuit Kettleers, the Gatemen looking for their 8th straight playoff victory. It's coming up next on GBN.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini-golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezza Luna restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezza Luna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezza Luna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance.
Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Hashtag Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape. South Coast Health Operators of Charlton Memorial, St. Luke's, and Toby Hospitals delivers an unmatched combination of clinical excellence with a personal touch. They are proud to serve as Southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island's only not-for-profit health system, as well as the region's largest employer. South Coast Healthcare, plus something more.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings, to boats. Village Signs has proudly served southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
You're listening to the Gatemen Baseball Network, home of the defending champion Wareham Gatemen.
It's a brand new month and a brand new opponent for the Wareham Gatemen, a cross-bridge rivalry and a divisional battle between the Bourne Braves and the Wareham Gatemen. Alongside Gabe Genovesi, I'm Jonah Karp.
Hard line drive, base hit right center field. Antico scores easily, and it's an RBI 2-out single for Dallas Beaver.
That ball is gone. Leadoff home run for Matt Rudick.
Line drive, diving catch made by Stevens. Chad Stevens lays out and makes the play.
Rolled on the ground, back to the first baseman Teeter, picks it up on a hop, fires down to second for one, turn back to first, in time double play, side retired. Jacob Teeter turns a double play, making an all-star play in the field.
Chopped right side, Baker charges, bare hands, flips to first in time. Pretty play from the Cal Golden Bear.
That ball is gone. First home run of the season for Matt McClain. Boy, he's having himself a night. 3 more RBIs to his name.
Curveball got him. My goodness. Bedell strikes out the side for the second time in 3 innings. Have yourself an idea, Bedell.
Back into the windup. Here we go. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. Oh my, Trent Palmer. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Hard ground ball towards short. Sem scoops. Glove flip to second. Over to first. Got him. 6-4-3 double play. Flash the leather, Benjamin Sems.
Braden Ward goes yard again here at Veterans Field.
Ball game over. Wareham 6, Brewster 5, your final score. And Wareham's won 4 in a row.
Now, here are the voices of the Gatemen: Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten.
Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. Whoever wins this series heads on over to the West Division Finals, and whoever wins that series goes to the championship series. That's the natural progression. First, you need to get through this game, and right now the Wareham Gatemen are leading the Cotuit Kettleers 1-0. It's a best-of-3 series, so if Wareham wins tonight, they'll face either Bourne or Falmouth in the next round. Pleasure to bring it to you right here on GBN Playoff Wareham Gatemen Baseball. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi with you. Let's take you through the starting 9 for the Wareham Gatemen tonight. Braden Ward out in center field leading things off. Peter K right behind him. He's out in left field. Jacob Teeter, the first baseman, batting third. Adrian Del Castillo, the catcher for the Gatemen tonight, batting cleanup. Dallas Beaver behind him, he's a designated hitter. Matt McLean behind him, he's the second baseman. Matt Rudick batting 7th, he's the right fielder. Trey Lipscomb, the third baseman, batting 8th. And Chad Stevens rounding out the batting order over at short. Gabe, who stands out?
Someone's got to step up at the top of the order for Wareham, and Peter K did last night, but I'm going to go Jacob Teeter. Teeter has averaged down to 285 after an 0-for-4 day yesterday, and I think it's at the point where he's due for a big game. His average has hovered right around 300 all summer long, and Jacob Teeter, we know he has power, we know what he can do with his bat, but after a 2 or 3 game little stretch here where he hasn't been able to hit as well, we'll go with Teeter in the 3-hole.
Jacob Teeter 0-for-4 yesterday, 0 for his last 9 at the plate. From left to right in the outfield for the Cotuit Kettleers, Parker Chavers, Dante Williams, Araj Anu, Casey Schmidt over at third, Adam Oviedo at short, Nick Gonzalez, the new MVP at second base, Matthew Mervis at first, Cody Pasek behind the plate, and Sean Sullivan on the mound for Cotuit to start this ball game. Sullivan has been sparkling all season long, an ERA of 1.96. 8 games pitched, all 8 started. 32 innings pitched, 37 strikeouts, only 6 walks. The big right-handed pitcher, 6'1", 170 pounds. From the University of California, Berkeley, rising sophomore. Still only 18 years old, but in a big spot with his team having their backs against the wall. Cotuit needs a victory to stay alive in the series. They're trailing 1-0. Braden Ward, Peter K, and Jacob Teeter, the 3 due up to begin the top of the first inning. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, Addison Van Patten with you. Pleasure to be your eyes and ears for the broadcast. Gatemen Playoff Baseball, right here on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals on this Saturday afternoon. First pitch scheduled for 4 o'clock. It's now 4:07 with the pregame festivities. Braden Ward digs in from the lefty's batter's box. First pitch to him is slashed foul, and it hits the backstop, 0-1. We're underway. 4:07 the first pitch. A beautiful Saturday afternoon. In the high 70s, a little bit of wind blowing right to left. The pitch, waved at and missed, strike 2. Sullivan quickly ahead on Braden Ward, 0-2. Ward has been the everyday leadoff man for this Wareham Gatemen team, the all-star center fielder. Wearing number 50, the Gatemen in their away navy blue uniforms. Fastball, chopped left side of the infield, coming over Adam Oviedo, circles in, fires to first, and gets Braden Ward by a stride. 1 down in the top of the first inning. Braden Ward is speedy. He has 28 stolen bases this year, including 1 last night. But he's retired on going home to first, and Peter K will dig in. Durkay, the left fielder. First pitch to him. Misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Pat Sparky Burns, the home plate umpire. Mike Rabideau at first. Mark Delaney at second. Fastball over the outside corner. 1-1. And Ronaldo Cockrum, the third base umpire. 1 ball and 1 strike to Pete Durkay, the number 2 batter. Watches a breaking ball sit downstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Durkay out in left field. Listed as a catcher, late arrival to this Gatemen squad. Has played first base, has played catcher, breaking ball, fouled off. 2-2. But has really only been positioned in the corner outfield spots so far with the Gatemen. The catching duties really locked up between Adrian Del Castillo and Dallas Beaver. Nobody on base, 1 man down, top of the first, no score. Fastball, slashed foul. Count holds at 2-2. Jacob Teeter in the on-deck circle. The last appearance for Sean Sullivan came against Wareham back on July 29th. He deals. Breaking ball misses outside, 3-2. That was a 7-2 Wareham victory just about a week ago. Sullivan went 3 innings deep. Didn't give up an earned run, only 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. The pitch, chopped foul down the first base line. Count holds at 3-2. That's the only time this season that Sullivan faced Wareham. He's faced Falmouth twice, Bourne once, and Hyannis once. Also Harwich and Orleans. The 3-2 ripped foul. Down the left side and out of play. So the count remains full. Pete Durkee making Sean Sullivan work early. Nobody on base with 1 down in the top of the first inning. Lefty in the box, righty on the bump. The pitch from Sullivan. Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Durkee didn't like it. He thought that was ball 4. He thought that was low and in. He looks back at the home plate umpire, Patrick Burns. Durkee rung up for the second out.
A little low, and we've seen it the past few nights. It doesn't matter who the home plate umpire has been. For some reason, down the stretch here, the past 2 or 3 nights for the Gatemen, low strike zones, and nobody's liked it. You got to adjust.
First pitch to the now struggling Jacob Teeter sits outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Teeter went 0 for 4 yesterday. Reached on a walk in the first inning of yesterday's victory. Takes a big cut and a miss over the top of a breaking ball, 1-1. That was a 6-run first inning for the Wareham Gatemen. At the time, it looked like they were going to run away with it. 6 runs in the first inning, took an early 6-0 lead with their AC and Bedell on the bump. Tapped foul to the right side, 1-2. And then for the first time this season, out of nowhere, Ian Bedell started to struggle. Exited after 3 1/3 innings pitched. The Gatemen actually relinquished the lead. Went down 7-6 at one point before pulling out the victory in extras. Nobody on base with 2 down, the 1-2. Fastball sliced down the left field line. It's falling quickly. Chavers coming over. The left fielder makes the catch along the line. Oh no, he let it drop. That's a base hit. Okay, an infield, or a 2-out single for Jacob Teeter. First hit of the ball game for the Wareham Gatemen.
That was one of the weirdest things I've seen in a while. It looked like Chavers could have got there pretty easily, and he slowed up. And I have no idea why he slowed up, but kind of just let that ball fall. And it ends up being a single for Jacob Teeter.
Perhaps that'll help him break out of the slump. Before that hit, he was 0 for his last 9. Now stands on first base with a 2-out single. Adrian Del Castillo digs in from the left side. 4th straight lefty atop this Gatemen order. Throw back to first. Teeter dives back in head first. There are 2 righties in the order, actually 3 righties in the order tonight. But the first one doesn't come until the 7th batter. Matt McLean, Trey Lipscomb, and Chad Stevens, 6, 8, and 9. McLean batting 6th. The pitch. Over the outside corner. 0-1. 84 miles per hour from Sean Sullivan.
Exactly the point I was going to make. You never know how much you can trust scoreboard radar guns, but that looks like a fastball to me in 84. It's not overpowering at all.
Deals the 0-1. Misses high and away. That time it's 78. 1 ball and 1 strike to Adrian Del Castillo, the cleanup batter. Runner on first, 2 down in the top of the first inning. No score between Wareham and Cotuit. Sullivan deals from the belt. Knocked foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dallas Beaver in the on-deck circle. Adrian Del Castillo has started to pick it up as of late, after struggling for a good week or so. The 1-2 taken low and in. It skips in the dirt and rolls past Pasek, but not far enough for Teeter to advance from first. Count 2 balls and 2 strikes to Del Castillo with a runner on first and 2 down. No score in the top of the first inning. Del Castillo batting .294 over his last 4 games. The pitch. Fisted foul. We'll do it again. But that batting average, just .235 over his last 9. He went through a heavy slump post-All-Star break. Sullivan comes set at the belt, kicks and fires, swing and a miss at a pitch low and in. It bounces in the dirt. Pasek picks it up and fires to first to complete the strikeout. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Sean Sullivan, and he leaves a Gateman stranded in the top of the first. No runs on a hit, 1 man left aboard. We're through half an inning, and we're still scoreless. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen.
No score, bottom of the first inning between Cotuit and Wareham. Let's take you through the starting 9 for the Kettleers. Nick Gonzalez leading things off. He's the brand new MVP for the Cape Cod League. He's the second baseman and batting leadoff for the Cotuit Kettleers tonight. Matthew Mervis behind him. He's the first baseman. Araj Anu, the right fielder, batting third. Casey Schmidt in the cleanup spot. He's the third baseman. Colton Kessler behind him, the designated hitter. Parker Chavers, the left fielder, batting sixth. Adam Oviedo batting seventh. He's the shortstop. Dante Williams, the number 8 batter, out in center field. And Cody Pasek rounding out the batting order for the Kettleers, catching. Levi Prater on the mound for the Wareham Gatemen, getting things going in the bottom of the first. First pitch misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes to Nick Gonzalez. Levi Prater has been remarkable this season for the Wareham Gatemen. Deals the 1-0. Tap down the first base line, a foul ball, 1-1. An ERA under 1, 0.91 to be exact. 2-1 this season. Rising junior at the University of Oklahoma. Roxon deals the lefty. Popped up. Straightaway center field, drifting under it, Braden Ward makes the catch. Takes a couple steps in to retire Nick Gonzalez, 1 down. Matthew Mervis, the new man up. The last time Levi Prater took the hill, it was against Cotuit. Back on July 29th. In fact, it was a pitching duel between Levi Prater and Sean Sullivan, the starting pitcher today for the Cotuit Kettleers. Wareham got the better of the Kettleers in that game, a 7-2 victory. Pitch over the outside corner at 86 miles per hour from Levi Prater to Matthew Mervis. Count 0-1. Prater working quickly. Misses with the fastball at 91 upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. Against Cotuit back on July 29th, Levi Prater went 3 innings deep, gave up 1 earned run, 3 hits, 5 strikeouts. Laced down the left field line, that's a blooper, and it falls in front of Pete Durkay, the left fielder. Rolls in front of him, he picks it up and fires it back into short, and Matthew Mervis pulls in at first with a 1-out single.
And we talked about it all throughout Game 1 yesterday, but the top of this Cotuit order is by far the most dangerous, which is how it should be. Your top of the order should be better than the bottom of the order, but so far Wareham has kept Nick Gonzalez, the MVP, in check. With the flyout, he's now just 1 for 7. Matthew Mervis, not so much.
Arajanu digs in from the right side. First pitch to him, swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch at 83. 0-1 to Arajanu, the right fielder. Runner on first, 1 down. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Lefty on the mound. Levi Prater looks back at first and throws back to first. Matthew Mervis scampers back. Anu singled back in the first inning of yesterday's game. He had the first hit of yesterday's game, but that was his only hit. The pitch from Prater, taken downstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike to the right fielder, Anu. Jonah, Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten with you. Another throw back to first. Mervis dives back in safely. Anu this summer, a .248 batter. 2 doubles, a triple, 6 home runs. Provides a lot of pop in the number 3 spot. 1-1 the count to him. Prater deals. Misses outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Another fastball, this time at 89. Middle infielders playing back. Pretty afternoon here at Lowell Park. Cracked out to deep left center field. Peter K looking back, and that'll one-hop the wall. Matthew Mervis rounds second. He's being waved to home. Throw comes in, and it's offline. Mervis comes home to score. Arajanu stops at second. First run of the ball game goes to the Kettleers. They break the ice 1-0.
Arajanu couldn't have hit that ball to a more perfect spot. Durkay and Ward both with a long ways to run. And even with a good throw from Stevens, it would have been close, but I think Mervis scores.
An RBI double for Arajanu. Still 1 down in the bottom of the first. Another righty, Casey Schmidt, the new batter. First pitch to him. On the inside corner, 0-1. Prater gave up an earned run to Cotuit on July 29th. Before that, he had 4 scoreless appearances. Misses low and in, 1-1. He had only given up 2 earned runs in the regular season. 1-0 Cotuit. Prater deals. Popped up. Shallow center field. Closing in, Braden Ward. Going back, Matt McLean, the second baseman, makes the catch as he's drifting to his right and behind the second base bag. 2 down. Colton Kessler will dig in. A lefty bat against the lefty Levi Prater with a runner off second base and 2 away in the bottom of the first. 1 run home in the inning. 1-0 Cotuit. The Kettleers have not won a single playoff game in 5 years. 2014, their last postseason victory. First pitch to Kessler. On the inside corner, a fastball. 0-1. Parker Chavers in the on-deck circle. Kessler, the designated hitter tonight. Breaking ball. Sliced foul. 0-2. Kessler this summer, in 25 games played, a .138 batting average. 65 at-bats, only 9 hits. A double, a triple, and a homer this season. Lifts this one out down the left field line. Lipscomb going back, and he makes the basket catch in foul ground for the 3rd out. Kettleers do get on the board, though. Leave a runner stranded at second. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 man left aboard. We're through 1. 1-0 Cotuit. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental, independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
Top of the second inning, 1-0 Cotuit. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals between Wareham and the Kettleers. The Gatemen have a 1-0 series advantage over Cotuit after taking an 8-7 victory at Spillane Field last night. Back with you, Jonah, Karp, Gabe, Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us right here on GBN from Lowell Park. First pitch, low and in to Dallas Beaver. 1 ball and no strikes. Sean Sullivan back on the bump, now working with a little bit of a cushion. 1 run on 2 hits today for the Kettleers. The righty deals. Misses again, low and in. Fastball at 88 miles per hour. 2 balls and no strikes to the DH, Dallas Beaver. Beaver 0 for 2 in this postseason. Takes a big cut and misses all of it, 2-1. It's Beaver, McLean, and Rudick. 5, 6, and 7 in the Gatemen order due up in the top of the second inning. Sullivan rocks and deals. Fastball. Just misses the outside corner. Didn't miss by much at 90 miles per hour. 3-1. The Gatemen red hot right now over their last 8 games. 6-1-1. On the outside corner for strike 2. Another fastball. 89 miles per hour. Count runs full to Dallas Beaver, 3-2. Lefty in the box, righty on the mound. The righty deals and catches the outside corner for strike 3. Hardest pitch we've seen Sean Sullivan throw tonight. 92 miles per hour, painting the black, 1 down. Third strikeout for Sullivan. That'll bring up Matt McLean with nobody on base, 1 man out. No runs on 1 hit for the Gatemen. First pitch. Lifted in the air down the right field line, a new closing in, and he'll let that sail out of play. 0-1. Matt McLean has been a super utility guy for the Wareham Gatemen this season. UCLA product, playing second base today. He's played shortstop, he's played third base, the corner outfield spots. Pitch misses inside, 1-1. 82 off the hand of Sullivan. Sullivan back into the windup. Flare down the right field line, drifting over Matthew Mervis into foul ground. And Mervis will call off both the second baseman Gonzalez and the right fielder Renew. Makes the catch above his cap for the second out. So 2 quick outs for Sean Sullivan, working with a 1-0 lead. Matt Rudick, the new batter. Back-to-back Mats tonight for the Wareham Gatemen. McLean and Rudick. 6 and 7 in the order. Nobody on base, 2 down, 1-0 Cotuit. First pitch from Sullivan. Taken low and in. Off-speed pitch at 81 miles per hour. Another left-handed bat. The righty Sullivan deals. Rocketed back towards straightaway center field, and that falls in for a base hit. Rudick stops at first, a 2-out single for the number 7 batter. And Rudick continues to remain red hot.
Make it a 9-game hit streak for Matthew Rudick. And both hits today for Wareham with 2 outs. Let's see if Lipscomb can keep the inning alive.
Runner on first base with 2 down. Top of the second inning, 1-0 Cotuit. Trey Lipscomb digs in from the right side. Right on right matchup. Sullivan deals from the belt and throws back to first. Lipscomb over at third tonight, batting 8th. The tall right-handed batter. Sullivan with 33 pitches thrown. First pitch to Lipscomb. Breaking ball. Misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes to the number 8 batter. Trey Lipscomb continues to come up clutch for the Wareham Gatemen. He was the hero of last night's game. Smacked a walk-off to win it. 8-7 in Game 1 of the Western Division semifinals. Taps this one down the left field line foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Matt Rudick off of first with 2 down in the top of the second inning. Gatemen trailing 1-0. If the Gatemen win today, they'll face either Bourne or Falmouth in the next round. Best of 3 series. The 1-1. Breaking ball, sliced out toward left center field. Closing in the center fielder, Dante Williams. Makes the catch as he's drifting toward the infield. Sean Sullivan works around a 2-out single issued to Matt Rudick. No runs across on 1 hit and 1 man left after 1.5. Gatemen 0, Cotuit 1. We'll be right back on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
The Mezza Luna restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezza Luna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezza Luna, the Italian family restaurant.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
We head to the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Cotuit over Wareham. Parker Chavers, Adam Oviedo, and Dante Williams. The 3 due up for the Kettleers against Levi Prater. Trying to keep this just a 1-0 deficit. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. Wareham on top 1-0 in the series. First pitch from Levi Prater. Fastball misses the outside corner. 1 ball and no strikes to Chavers. Left on left matchup. Chavers out in left field tonight. The 1-0. Taken inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Falmouth took down Bourne 3-2 yesterday. Orleans fell to YD 7-6. As Prater misses inside with the fastball at 89, falls behind 3 balls and no strikes. But the story of last night's, I guess you can say scoreboard update, whatever. Harwich over Chatham, 1-0. Get me over fastball does just that, 3-1. Orleans right now leading 4-0. Popped up, shallow center field, drifting back. Matt McLean, the second baseman, ranges over to his right and makes the catch. 1 down. a no-hitter for Harwich last night to take down one of the best teams, if not the best team in the Cape Cod League, the Chatham Anglers.
Combined no-hitter, the 4 seed beats the 1, and now the Mariners 1 win away from pulling off one heck of an upset. It was just a fantastic night all around the league. Game 1 of the playoffs.
First pitch to Oviedo downstairs, 1-0.
Every game was a one-run game. You had the Wareham walk-off, you had the Harwich no-hitter.
Fun night of baseball last night. Pitch upstairs to Oviedo. That's 2 balls and no strikes.
And a 1, 2, 3, and a 4 seed 1.
How about that?
How about that?
All the numbers.
All of them.
The 2-0 on the outside corner, 2-1. Let's take you around the league right now. Orleans leading YD right now, 4-0. Aside from that, Falmouth and Bourne set to do battle at 6 o'clock. Chatham and Harwich at 5:30. Laced out toward left center field, chasing the left fielder Durkay back, and it one-hops the wall. Rounding first, Adam Oviedo pulls in at second. Quick throw in from Durkay. A 1-out double for Adam Oviedo, the shortstop.
And I know it's early, but Kettleers hitting Levi Prater hard. Couple of doubles. Mervis' single. You got to hope Prater can get out of a jam here.
1 run on now 3 hits for the Cotuit Kettleers. Dante Williams, the number 8 batter, digs in from the left side. Runner in scoring position with 1 out, bottom of the second. Left on left matchup. Williams rocks in the box. First pitch to him. Over the outer half, 0-1. Williams is center fielder. Came in halfway through yesterday's ball game. Cameron Hill started the day in center field. Williams took a couple at-bats after coming in as a defensive replacement. Prater checks the runner at second. Fires home. Cracked out to right field. Ward going back. Rudick going back. Ward drifts to his left and makes the catch on the run. Tagging from second base, Adam Oviedo, as Ward throws the ball back into short. 2 down in the bottom of the second. Runner at third.
That ball carried a little bit. Ward was all the way back by the warning track. And luckily for Wareham, Oviedo being on third doesn't really matter with 2 outs. No sacrifice fly opportunity. He was probably going to score on a base hit anyways. A little bit of quickness.
2 away now in the bottom of the second. The number 9 man, Cody Pasek, digs in from the left side. First pitch to him. Grounded foul. 0-1. Pasek the catcher. Prater trying to keep this a 1-0 deficit. 28 pitches thrown for Levi. 18 of them strikes. Deals from the belt, the 0-1. Skips low and in. Breaking ball at 81, 1-1. Wareham, the number 2 seed. Cotuit, the number 3 seed. The 1-1 misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Last year, the Kettleers went 22-18-4 in the regular season. Wareham ended Cotuit's season, swept them in the first round of the playoffs. Trying to do the same this year. Hit hard but foul down the right field line. 1-2. Kettleers founded in 1947. They've won the championship 16 times. Most in CCBL history. Cracked out to right field. Rudick going back. He reaches and makes the catch. Matt Rudick flashing the leather once again. That's now back-to-back games for the sparkling defender. Cody Pasek retired to end the second. Gatemen still trailing 1-0. No runs on 1 hit, 1 man left aboard in the second. After 2, 1-0 Kettleers. We'll be right back for the third.
Shop from home year-round on Gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at Gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade, power like a pro.
Top of the third inning, 1-0 Cotuit. Let's send it over to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, Jonah. I talked to the position players about what changes in the playoffs earlier before the game, and they said, honestly, nothing. They said what they were doing in the regular season got them to where they are now, so it wouldn't make any sense to change what they're doing. Now, with the team batting average of .278 going into this postseason, that should do the job against a .250 Cotuit. Now, all the other places just need to fall in place, and we should be good to go. Sending it back to you.
Well, if the Gatemen do what they did last night and pull out a victory, then they move on. All that matters in the end is the W on the scoreboard. Thanks so much, Addison. Chad Stevens, Braden Ward, and Pete Durkay will be the three due up. 9-1-2 in the Gatemen order to begin the top of the third inning. Sean Sullivan still working with a 1-0 cushion, the big right-handed pitcher. Looking to keep this just a 1-0 score. Jonah, Karp, Gabe, Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten with you on this Saturday afternoon from Lowell Park. These two teams split the season series at 3 games apiece. A very evenly matched season series. But it's not like a lot of the games were close. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Really only 1, maybe 2 games were sort of back and forth. But overall, it was either one team showed up or the other. First pitch to Stevens over the outside corner. Off-speed pitch at 0-1. Chad Stevens, the shortstop. The righty batter takes the breaking ball at 79. Low and away, 1-1. Sullivan working quickly. He's in a groove. Misses inside, 2-1. Sean Sullivan feeling it right now. Stevens didn't play yesterday. The 2-1. On the inner half, 2-2. Benjamin Sems batted 9th yesterday. He started the game at short. Then Matt McClain moved over. Zach Mathis came in and played second base. The 2-2. Chopped over the mound toward the left side of the infield. Picked up on a hop by Oviedo. Goes to first. Not in time. Chad Stevens beats out the throw from Adam Oviedo. Beat out his counterpart. Infield single.
Credit to Stevens there for hustling down the line. Oviedo got to that ball pretty quickly, but his transfer was just a little slow, and then the throw was more like a lollipop throw instead of a line drive. It kind of floated over there to Mervis, and Stevens beat it out.
3 hits for Wareham. They now have a hit in each of the first 3 innings. Back to the top of the order with Braden Ward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to the lefty. Ward squares to bunt, goes around. Count 0-1.
And the difference here in the third inning is Wareham gets the leadoff guy on. First 2 innings, it was a 2-out single.
Stevens off of first base, takes about 4 steps off the first base bag. Lefty in the box, righty on the mound. Sean Sullivan deals from the belt. First base side of the rubber, Ward shows bunt again, pops it up behind home plate, and that'll land. A foul ball, 0-2. Ward grounded out to Adam Oviedo in the first inning. No runs on 3 hits tonight for the Wareham Gatemen. 1 run on 3 hits for the Cotuit Kettleers.
And that's rare that Ward couldn't get a bunt down there. He's one of, if not the best bunter on this team. And the Gatemen were just trying to get Chad Stevens in scoring position.
The third baseman, Casey Schmidt, still shaded in on the edge of the infield grass. The 0-2. Ripped foul. That time Ward swinging away on the 0-2 pitch. Pete Durkay in the on-deck circle. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of the third inning, Gatemen trailing. Sullivan checks the runner at first base. Comes at the belt again. Deals from the first base side of the rubber. Kicks and fires. Fastball over the outside corner. Strike 3 called. 89 miles per hour. Retires Braden Ward, 1 down. Ward now 0 for 2. Pete Durkay, a strikeout victim in his own right. Back in the first inning, will dig in from the left side. 4 strikeouts for Sean Sullivan today. Chad Stevens holds at first base, now 1 away. Top of the third inning, Gatemen trailing 1-0. Sullivan tosses it back to first. Chad Stevens not taking much of a lead, dives back in safely. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals between Wareham and Cotuit. Kettleers looking for their first postseason victory in 5 years. Not series victory, just any game. Ripped hard on the ground, right side of the infield. Could be 2. Gonzalez flips to second for 1. Turnover to first is in time. Double play. Side retired. Nick Gonzalez turns 2. Making an MVP double play happen. That ends the third. Pete Durkay retired. Nobody left on base in the third inning. No runs on 1 hit. Nobody left on after 2.5. Gatemen trailing 1-0. We'll be right back.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape. South Coast Health Operators of Charlton Memorial, St. Luke's, and Toby Hospitals delivers an unmatched combination of clinical excellence with a personal touch. They are proud to serve as Southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island's only not-for-profit health system, as well as the region's largest employer. South Coast Healthcare, plus something more.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings, to boats. Village Signs has proudly served southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
Bottom of the third inning, Nick Gonzalez, Matthew Mervis, and Araja New, the 3 due up. Jonah Karp, Gabe Genovesi, and Addison Van Patten back with you. Pleasure to bring you Gatemen Playoff Baseball on the Gatemen Baseball Network on a Saturday afternoon, a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in Cotuit, Massachusetts from Lowell Park. Thanks for spending it with us. First pitch from Levi Prater to Nick Gonzalez, taken high, a fastball at 88 miles per hour. 1 ball and no strikes. Top of the order for the Kettleers. Nick Gonzalez 0 for 1 to start his day. The newly named MVP of the Cape League season. Watches a pitch sit outside, 2 balls and no strikes. Gonzalez given that award before the start of this game. It was a scheduled start of 4 o'clock, instead started at 4:07. Popped foul behind home plate, 2-1. Fastball at 90 miles per hour from Levi Prater. Well, that was well-deserved for Nick Gonzalez. Guy who's reached base in every game he's played in this season except 1. 45 games, 44 of them reaching base. Rips this one to the left side of the infield, backhanded by the shortstop Stevens, makes a long throw over to first, and he got him. Chad Stevens retiring Nick Gonzalez for the first out of the third.
Close play. Mike Rabideau, first base umpire, making that call. Nick Gonzalez thought he was safe, thought he beat it out. And with his speed down the line, and with where Stevens had to field that ground ball deep in the hole, it made it a lot closer than anyone thought it would be.
So nobody on base for Matthew Mervis. 1 down, first pitch to Mervis on the inside corner. 0-1. Mervis had the first hit for the Kettleers. It was a 1-out single in the first inning. Then was driven home on an Araja New double. That's the difference right now. Breaking ball sits low, 78 miles per hour, 1-1. Levi Prater threw 2 1/3. 38 pitches thrown. Deals from the windup. Swing and a miss. Right over the top of a breaking ball at 81. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mervis. 1-0 Kettleers. 1 run on 3 hits. Left on left matchup. Prater rocks and deals. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Prater went low again, and Mervis bit. Didn't look comfortable in that at-bat. 2 down. Strikeout brought to you by Lang Forest and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. That's the first K of the day for Levi Prater. That'll bring up Arajanu, who ripped a double to left field. 1 for 1, takes the first pitch he sees for a ball, low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. It's 79 miles per hour from Levi Prater. Righty in the box, Prater rocks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Arajanu. Levi Prater working very quickly out of the windup. Hesitates now on the mound and fires a breaking ball low at 80. 2 balls and 1 strike. Prater wears a glove on his right hand. Glove strap a little bit tighter than you'd normally see. Only has 2 fingers on his right hand. Misses low and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. 78 miles per hour. When he was 2 years old, lost the other 3. The 3-1. Foul tipped back into the mid of Adrian Del Castillo, 3-2. So Levi Prater has always been a left-handed pitcher. And he's gotten him this far. Slapped foul, 3-2. Our own Addison Van Patten sat down with Levi a couple days ago, and you can catch that full interview on our YouTube channel at the Gatemen Baseball Network in a couple days. 3-2, misses low and away, ball 4. And Arajanu works himself down to first base with a 2-out walk. Just an amazing story about Levi Prater. His team trailing 1-0 right now. Prater now having to deal with a runner at first base. Casey Schmidt, the new batter. First pitch to him. Over the outer half. 0-1. Schmidt 0 for 1. Popped out to the second baseman, Matt McClain, back in the first inning. Schmidt went 1 for 4 yesterday. The 1-0. Taken outside. Colton Kessler in the on-deck circle. The pitch from Prater. Skips behind Adrian Del Castillo. It rolls all the way to the backstop, and Arajanu takes off for second without a throw. Runner in scoring position now for the Cotuit Kettleers, leading 1-0.
And now what looked like it could be an easy 1-2-3 inning turns into Schmidt with an opportunity to bring home another run for Cotuit.
2 balls and 1 strike to Casey Schmidt. Waves the bat above his back shoulder. The 2-1. Taken low and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's going to go down as a wild pitch for Levi Prater. Takes a long look into Adrian Del Castillo. Good hitters count for the cleanup batter. 3-1. Prater checks the runner at second, deals from the belt. Here it comes. Cracked out to deep left field. Down the line. Durkay looks up. That ball is way gone. Casey Schmidt sends one into orbit. A 2-run blast in the third. 3-0 Kettleers. Holy smokes. What a moonshot.
Wow, that ball was way gone into the trees. 3-1 fastball. Prater left it right over the heart of the plate. You couldn't ask for a more perfect pitch to hit.
First pitch to Colton Kessler over the inner half. 0-1. Well, the at-bat against Arajanu got away from Levi Prater. He misses outside to Colton Kessler. 1 ball and 1 strike. And all of a sudden, what looked like it could have been a 1-2-3 inning has turned into a 2-run inning for the opposition. Slice down the left field line, chasing Lipscomb back. The third baseman makes the catch in foul ground over his back shoulder. Impressive play from the third baseman, and that'll put to bed the 3rd inning. Not before the Kettleers play 2 more. 2 runs on 1 hit. Nobody left aboard after 3. Kettleers leading 3-0 over the Gatemen. Gabe Genovesi with your call when we return. Stick around on the Gatemen Baseball Network.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings to boats. Village Signs has proudly served Southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Jacob Teeter, Adrian Del Castillo, Dallas Beaver. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Gatemen as we head to the top of the 4th. Kettleers 3, Gatemen 0. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. First pitch to Teeter, foul tipped back into the mid of Pasek. 0-1. The Gatemen won Game 1 last night back at Spillane Field. Walked it off in the bottom of the 10th. The 0-1. Fastball just misses low. A ball and a strike to Teeter. Trey Lipscomb delivered the walk-off RBI single in the 10th inning. Jacob Teeter calls time. In a roller coaster game. The Gatemen scored 6 runs in the bottom of the 1st last night to take a 6-0 lead. Now the 1-1 to Teeter. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball, 1-2. Cotuit scored a run in the 3rd and then put up a 6 spot of their own in the 4th inning to make it 7-6. And then the Gatemen get a run in the 7th and then the walk-off in the 10th to win it 8-7 last night at Spillane. 1-2 low and in, 2-2 to Teeter. Now here at Lowell Park in Cotuit, if the Gatemen can win today, and they complete the sweep of the Kettleers. 2-2 misses outside, 3-2 to Teeter. And Wareham would wait and see if Falmouth can win today. Then it would be the Gatemen and the Commodores in the Western Division Finals. 3-2 smoked out into left field. Chavers chases and can't get there. It lands right in front of him. Teeter's 2 for 2. He has his 14th multi-hit day of the summer. Leads off the 4th with a single, and in steps Adrian Del Castillo. Del Castillo, the Miami Hurricane, steps in from the left side. Kettleers 3, Gatemen 0. Wareham having to climb out of a hole early here in Game 2. Sullivan sets the pitch. Breaking ball inside, 1-0. Sean Sullivan actually better than the starter Cotuit threw in game 1 last night. Jackson Wolf. Sullivan with a 1.96 ERA. Sets and fires the 1-0. Hard line drive past the diving glove of Gonzalez into right field. A base hit. Teeter moves up 90 feet to second. Adrian Del Castillo, his first hit today, and he is now 4 for 6 in this first-round playoff series. This is the best opportunity the Gatemen have had all afternoon long. First and second, nobody down. Dallas Beaver to the plate, and the Gatemen trailing 3-0.
By the way, we got an official measurement on the Casey Schmidt home run in the last half inning. 394. I'll take the over.
That ball was crushed out to left. It's 320 down the left field line, and Schmidt hit that ball way into the trees. We didn't see it land.
Yeah, I think they just stopped counting after 394. That ball's still traveling.
The 2-run home run for Schmidt in the bottom of the third gave the Kettleers the 3-0 lead, and that's where we stand. Sullivan sets. Checks second, the righty delivers. Swing and a miss through a fastball. 0-1 to Dallas Beaver. Beaver struck out looking his first time up this afternoon. He went 0 for 2 last night, but he came through with a couple of key at-bats. Had a sacrifice fly to score a run. Sullivan rocks and fires the 0-1. Breaking ball low and in, 1-1. And then he had a sacrifice bunt as well to move runners into scoring position. Beaver trying to come up clutch here in the fourth. Wareham trails 3-0. Sullivan looks in, the 1-1. Swinging a foul tip back into the mid of Pasek, 1-2. The Gatemen swept the Kettleers in the first round of the playoffs last season, trying to do the same thing here today. Sullivan sets at the belt on the first base side of the rubber. The 1-2 delivery. Hard ground ball fouled on the first base line. We'll stay at 1-2. And Wareham not only swept Cotuit last season, but swept everybody on their way to their 8th championship in team history. The Gatemen 6-0 last summer in the playoffs. It's been the complete opposite for Cotuit. Sullivan fires home the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got Beaver on a nasty off-speed pitch outside. His 5th strikeout this afternoon. Matt McLean to the plate. 2 on, 1 down, top of the 4th. And the Gatemen still trailing 3-0. Cotuit hasn't won a playoff game since 2014. 0-6 in the last 4 years. Sullivan a long look in. First pitch to McLean. Fastball at the knees over the heart of the plate. 0-1. The Kettleers swept in 2018 and 2017 in the first round. Missed the playoffs entirely in 2016. And swept in 2015. The 0-1. Ground ball left side and through the hole into left field. A base hit. Teeter rounds third, gets the stop sign from Rob Selna. 3 singles for the Gatemen in the inning, and the bases are loaded with only 1 out for Matthew Rudick. Wareham has had a hit in every inning of this ball game, but until this inning had yet to have multiple runners on. And now Rudick with a golden opportunity to get the Gatemen on the scoreboard.
Talk about a must-capitalize opportunity for the Wareham Gatemen. Right here.
Rudick, the lefty. The pitch. Fastball catches the outside corner. 0-1. Matthew Rudick with the bases loaded this summer. 0 for 2. Open stance from the left side, bat waving above his back shoulder. The 0-1. Sliced foul and out of play on the third base line. 0-2. Rudick, the hottest hitter in the Gatemen lineup. Already 1 for 1, a single in the second inning. The single extended his hit streak to 9. Sullivan from the windup. Fires home. Fastball high. A ball and 2 strikes. Sullivan working quickly, the 1-2. Fastball misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The crowd wanted strike 3. It's been 2 completely different seasons for Matthew Rudick. In June, he had 8 hits, hit 200. In July, hit 324. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 through a curveball. He chased ball 3. Pitch was high. Huge strikeout for Sullivan. 2 down, and now it's up to Trey Lipscomb. Kettleers 3, Gatemen nothing, top of the 4th inning. Lipscomb, the hero of last night's game. Walk-off single in the 10th. First pitch to the righty. Breaking ball in the outside corner for strike 1. Lipscomb hates the call. Gives a look to the home plate umpire, Patrick Burns. Sullivan a look in, now the 0-1. Breaking ball low and away, a ball and a strike. Teeter on third, Del Castillo on second, Matt McClain on first. All singles. 2 down, top of the 4th inning. Wareham trailing 3-0. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, Gonzalez scoops on a couple of hops, fires to first. He's out. Sullivan gets out of the bases loaded jam. The Gatemen leave him juiced. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Cotuit leads 3-0. We'll be right back in GBN.
The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Pitching change here in the fourth for Wareham. Pitching change brought to you by Bay Point Club. Lucas Weinbergs takes the mound here in the fourth. Levi Prater's day done. 3 innings pitched, gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. All the runs earned, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. The key mistake, the fastball right down the heart of the plate to Casey Schmidt, a 2-run home run. First pitch to Parker Chavers, low and in, 1-0. So the Kettleers lead 3-0, bottom of the 4th inning. Game 2 here in the Western Division semifinals. The 1-0 offering. Fastball in, 2-0. Parker Chavers, Adam Oviedo, Dante Williams, 6, 7, 8 hitters due up here in the 4th for Cotuit. Weinberg's the 6-foot, 195-pound righty from Missouri. The 2-0 offering. Hit hard and deep to right. Rudick will give it a look, but that ball's way gone. Into the trees out and right. Parker Chavers just went down and got that one. Second home run of the day for the Cotuit Kettleers. 4-0 Cotuit.
Just golfed it like a 3-iron.
Pitch was low and in. Credit to Chavers for that one. And the Kettleers lead 4-0. Parker Chavers' 6th home run of the summer.
When I golf, it lands in the trees a lot too, but doesn't look that pretty.
First pitch to Oviedo. Outside, 1-0. Oviedo the righty, Weinberg's the righty. Oviedo doubled his first time up. Hammered a double to left center field. The 1-0. Breaking ball, swing and a miss, 1-1. Weinberg's only 2 appearances this summer for Wareham before today. His first one, excellent. 6 innings pitched, only gave up 2 earned runs. Earned the win at Bourne, July 20th. The 1-1. Checked his swing and foul tipped it. Did Oviedo, a curveball, 1-2. But Weinberg's got hit hard against these Kettleers a week ago, July 26th. 6-1 victory for the Kettleers. Weinberg's gave up 5 runs in 4 innings. Allowed 7 hits. 1-2 down low, 2-2. Oviedo now 3 for 6 in this series after the double in the 2nd inning. The 2-2 delivery. Hard hit, line drive back into center field, a base hit. Not the way Lucas Weinbergs wanted to start his outing. Solo home run, then a single. Still nobody down. Dante Williams to the plate.
Well, after last night, you had to have imagined that Cotuit had a bad taste in their mouth and they were going to come up firing on all cylinders, and all the bats coming out hot to start today.
Four runs on 6 hits, not even through 4 innings. Jerry Weinstein makes his way out, having a conversation with the whole infield. Weinstein in his 2nd stint with Wareham, made the playoffs in 2016, but got swept by Bourne. So yesterday's victory was Weinstein's first win in the playoffs as a Gatemen manager. Dante Williams to the plate. Flew out to Braden Ward in center field his first time up. Lefty stands in. Weinberg's the righty deals. Hard line drive. Stevens has the ball go off his glove and into left field. Wow. Oviedo reaches second, Williams on first. He had it right in his glove.
He did, but he also prevented a first and third situation. That ball sails over his head. All of a sudden, Oviedo standing on third base.
Lucas Weinbergs can't catch a break. I just think that ball has to be caught. He didn't have to jump and leap. They're going to give it a hit. So 3 straight hits for the Kettleers. He didn't have to leave his feet too much. It was just a very quick leap. First pitch to Pasek. Pulls a bump back, takes it outside, 1-0. And had the ball go right off his glove. Pasek will most likely try to lay down a bunt and get runners, 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out. The 1-0. Pulls back on a bunt, ball low. 2-0. Pasek, the lefty, 0 for 1 today. Sent a rocket out to right field down the line. Matthew Rudick made a heck of a play. 2-0, he offers at the bunt and whiffs. 2-1. That play by Rudick to end the second inning saved a run. And it's funny how games can just
Go, Cody. Come on, buddy.
not shift, but there's momentum plays. 2-1. Bunt laid down foul. Trickles behind home plate, 2-2. And the Gatemen went from a bases loaded situation, down 3-0, only 1 out, to not getting anything across. And Cotuit adding a run here in the bottom half of the 4th with a chance to add more. Weinberg sets at the belt. The 2-2, he still shows bunt, pulls it back on a ball outside, 3-2. Weinberg's a long look in. A deep breath. The 3-2. Pasek shows it again, and it's a ball outside. What a nightmare for Lucas Weinbergs. Home run, single walk to begin the 4th inning. Bases loaded for the MVP of the league, Nick Gonzalez.
I bet you Nick Gonzalez is angry. He's 0 for 2. You poke the bear, expect to get a reaction.
He's 0 for 2 today. He's 1 for 8, if you include last night's game. First pitch to him. Hard line drive into left field, a base hit over the outstretched glove of Stevens. 1 run scores. Williams around third, gets the halt sign, and it's an RBI single for Nick Gonzalez. That's what MVPs do. He got awarded the MVP trophy right before this game, and Nick Gonzalez drives home the 5th run of the game for the Kettleers. 5-0 Cotuit.
That wasn't a bad prediction.
Well done.
I'm gonna get a couple lottery cards after this.
And for now, Lucas Weinbergs will stay out there. Adrian Del Castillo goes and has a word with his pitcher. Matthew Mervis to the plate for the Kettleers. A run in the first, 2 runs in the 3rd, already 2 here in the 4th for Cotuit. And now Jerry Weinstein is going to make a move. Lucas Weinbergs faces 5 batters, gives up 3 singles, a bomb, walks 1. And he'll leave this ball game. 5-0 Kettleers. We'll be right back on GBN.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
Pitching change here in the fourth for the Wareham Gatemen. Tevin Murray into pitch. Pitching change brought to you by Bay Point Club. Lucas Weinbergs began the fourth inning, replacing Levi Prater. Faced five batters, gave up 4 hits and a run. As first pitch swung on and missed by Mervis, 0-1. Tevin Murray, your new pitcher for Wareham. The Gatemen trailing 5-0, bottom of the fourth inning. Murray sets the 0-1. Popped him up, shallow left center field. Ward comes in, it's a long run, and he makes the sliding catch, gets up, throws home. The throw's down the third base line, and Dante Williams scores. Ball gets away. Cody Pasek moves to third. Gonzalez moves up to second, and it's 6-0 Cotuit.
Bad off-balance throw from Braden Ward. His momentum was carrying him forward. Yeah, he had to pop up from his knees, but, I mean, that was a pop-up. That was a shallow fly ball turned into a sacrifice fly.
He was playing so deep.
He was.
And no one had a read on the ball. Stevens at shortstop, McLean at second base. Not that that's McLean's ball anyways. But Ward, I mean, he didn't just slide for show. He had to get on his knees to make the catch. And you're right, he rushed the throw. First pitch to Anu, misses high, 1-0. So make it a 3 spot here in the fourth for the Kettleers, 6-0. Wareham in a huge hole. A new 1-for-1 with the walk today. Murray sets the 1-0. Down low and in. 2-0. Now, everything we were told was that Brandon Fott was going to be the second pitcher in this game for the Gatemen. That ended up not being the case. The 2-0. Ground ball right side over the head of McLean, who was playing in at second base, and that'll score 2 runs. Pasek scores, Gonzalez scores. 2 RBI single for Arajanu. And this game has been busted wide open. 8-0 Kettleers.
That is a textbook ground ball turned into a 2-run single because of an ill-advised defensive shift.
Infield was in for the Gatemen. Down 6-0. And the ground ball would have scored 1 no matter what. An extra run comes in on the base hit to make it 8-0. Schmidt homered his last time up. 2-run bomb in the third. Murray sets and deals. Misses outside 1-0. So book closed on Weinbergs. And Lucas Weinbergs doesn't get an out. Allows 8 runs on 4 hits. Along with a walk. 1-0 to Schmidt, down low, 2-0.
So Murray comes in and gives up 3 runs. But those are 3 runs that, had Ward been playing a little bit closer, probably the first one wouldn't have scored. And had McLean been playing a little too far back, and again, hindsight is 20/20, but the other 2 wouldn't have scored.
2-0, just catches the outside corner, 2-1, because it would have been a double play ball.
Right.
And now the Gatemen are going to need some magic to come back in this one. Murray, the lefty, sets the 2-1. Down low. 3 balls and a strike. Schmidt has shown his power in the first 2 games of this series. A double last night. Home run today. The 3-1. Misses just up. Schmidt walks, first and second, still only 1 down for Colton Kessler.
It's not going to show up on the scorecard in this inning because it's not like there were any errors in this inning for Wareham. But had the defense been playing differently, it would have been over. And it still would have been a ball game.
Well, we saw a couple of big innings last night. The Gatemen with 6 runs in the first. Kettleers with 6 runs in the fourth. First pitch, sliced foul down the left field line. 0-1 to Colton Kessler, who bats from the left side. And the Gatemen are going to need a couple of those this afternoon to have a shot. Murray, the lefty, sets. The 0-1. Hits him. Hits him right on the shoulder blade as Kessler turned. Bases loaded once again for the Kettleers, and they've batted around. Parker Chavers, who led off the inning with a solo home run, comes up to bat once again.
Something about the Wareham Gatemen in the 4th inning over the last 2 days for Cotuit. 11 runs on 12 hits in the last 2 games during the 4th inning.
Chavers 1 for 2 with the solo home run. Steps in from the left side, the pitch. Ground ball fouled on the first base line. 0-1. Chavers went 0 for last night. Did reach twice on a couple of walks. Murray sets at the belt, the 0-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. 0-2. That was his best pitch of the night. Chavers open stance from the left side. Murray, the lefty, sets and deals. Another curveball, swing and a miss, strike 3. Murray's first strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to alexblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. 2 down. Adam Oviedo to the plate. Oviedo singled earlier this inning, and he's 2 for 2 today. Doubled in the second. First pitch to the righty. Fastball right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Anu on third, Schmidt on second, Kessler on first. 2 down, bottom of the 4th. Kettleers already up 8-0. 0-1 curveball. Just misses. A little low, 1-1. Murray trying to work his way out of a jam. All 8 runs, as the 1-1 swing and a miss, 1-2. All 5 runs in this inning. Charge to Lucas Weinbergs. Murray sets at the belt. The 1-2 offering. Chopped foul. Back near the on-deck circle of the Kettleers down the third baseline. We'll stay at 1-2. Schmidt bat waving above his back shoulder, the 1-2. Curveball way high and away, 2-2. 20 pitches for Murray, 11 strikes, 9 balls. Oviedo, rising junior at TCU. Playing his best baseball of the season right now. 2-2, fastball high and away, 3-2. Adam Oviedo now with back-to-back multi-hit games here in this series. Now 9 this summer. Came into the postseason hitting .342 in his last 12 games. The 3-2. Misses high and away, ball 4. Murray walks in a run. 9-0 Cotuit. 6 runs coming here in the 4th inning. Schmidt to third, Kessler to second. Oviedo trots down to first. And in steps Dante Williams. Second straight night that Cotuit's put up 6 runs in the 4th. First pitch inside, 1-0.
Just an absolute meltdown by the Wareham bullpen.
Williams singled his last time up earlier this inning. 1-0. Fastball on the inside corner, 1-1. He's 1 for 2. He flew out to Warden center field his first time up. Open stance from the left side. The pitch. Swing and a miss through a breaking ball down low. 1-2. And now time caught by Dante Williams. The only other game going on in the CCBL right now, Orleans leads YD 4-2. The 1-2. Breaking ball got him. On the inside corner, strike 3. Second strikeout for Tevin Murray. And that finally ends the inning. 6 runs on 5 hits for Cotuit in the 4th. They lead 9-0. We'll head to the 5th. Stick around on GBN.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
We get to the 5th. The Gatemen trail 9-0. Let's send it down to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, Gabe. Manager Jerry Weinstein's intentions for this game was for starter Levi Prater to go a full 60 pitches. Now he had 55 of those 60 pitches today, and then it was supposed to be handed off to Brandon Fott first out of the pen to go for another quick 60 himself. After Levi was taken out, they decided to make a last-minute change and put Weinbergs in, followed by Murray, and Fott will be saved for tomorrow's game at home. Sending it back to you.
And that's exactly what we were speculating, with the Gatemen already trailing 3-0 in the fourth. Not that 3-0 is out of reach at all, but manager Jerry Weinstein, I'm guessing in his head, just said, okay, I'm gonna save all my best guys for tomorrow and see what some of the guys at the back of my bullpen can do. See if they can keep it close and maybe the Gatemen offense gets going, but that hasn't been the case. We head to the fifth here at Lowell Park in Cotuit. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals between the Gatemen and the Kettleers. The Kettleers lead 9-0. First pitch to Stevens. Popped up foul to play it on the first base line. 0-1. Chad Stevens, Braden Ward, Pete Durkay, 9-1-2 hitters due up for Wareham. Sean Sullivan, the starter, back out for his 5th inning for the Kettleers. The 0-1 offering. Curveball dribbled fouled on the third base line, 0-2. What a nightmare bottom of the fourth it was for Gatemen pitching. 6 runs on 5 hits for Cotuit. Breaks the game open and makes it 9-0. 0-2 curveball popped up foul once again down the first base line. We'll stay at 0-2. Wareham no runs off of Sullivan. They do have 6 hits. The Gatemen have had opportunities in this game, just haven't been able to capitalize. Left the bases loaded in the top of the fourth. 0-2 fastball, grounded down to third. Schmidt gloves, throws to first. He's out. 1 up, 1 down for Sullivan here in the 5th, and in steps Braden Ward. Ward today 0 for 2. He's now 0 for 6 in the series. Wareham sure could use their leadoff guy to find his stride here in the playoffs. First pitch to him. Misses outside, 1-0. 9 runs on 9 hits for the Kettleers. The Gatemen trail 9-0. The 1-0. Fastball just misses, little low. 2 balls and no strikes. Ward's been in the leadoff spot all summer long for the Gatemen. 2-0. Fastball misses away, 3-0. And that's where he's most comfortable. Absolutely loves the leadoff spot. He batted in the 9-hole for his first 2 or 3 games this summer. 3-0. Fastball does just that, 3-1. Now the 3-1. Hard ground ball into right field, a base hit. Braden Ward, a 1-out single. His first hit of the playoffs. And that'll bring up Pete Durkay. And after Ward got moved up to that leadoff spot, he hasn't moved. He said he doesn't care for the 9-hole. He gets the strategy behind it maybe, or the purpose behind it, but the leadoff spot's where he hits best, and we've seen that this summer. Sullivan, the righty, sets on the first base side of the rubber. The pitch to Durkay. Curveball on the outside corner, 0-1. Durkay 0 for 2 today, grounded into a 4-6-3 double play to end the 3rd inning. The Gatemen trail 9-0. Throw over to first, Ward back safely. Ward always a threat, leads the league with 28 stolen bases. That's 4th all time in Gatemen history in a single season. 0-1 fastball paints the outside edge, 0-2. Durkay, a newcomer to this Gatemen team. And coming into this afternoon's game, He was 8 for his first 20. 400 hitter, 4 RBIs, and a home run. You'll take that in your first week. Sullivan rocks and fires the 0-2. Fastball high and tight. Durkee limbos out of the way, 1-2. Durkee in his first 5 games has a hit in all 5. Little hit streak to start his summer. 1-2, blooped that into shallow right field. A base hit. Ward around second. He'll go to third as that ball rolls all the way into the gap. Williams cuts it off. Ward around third, stumbles, but he's in safely. No throw, and it's an RBI double for Pete Durkee. That ball was hit in just the right spot that no one could cut it off despite it being just a bloop hit out to right center field. And Durkee has his 5th RBI of the summer, his first double of the summer. And it's 9-1 Kettleers here in the 5th.
If there's one thing that's encouraging, this team can flat out hit. 8 hits today, only 1 run across. But they're hot. They were hot yesterday, they're hot today, just haven't been able to tally multiple hits in an inning.
First pitch to the lefty, Jacob Teeter. Popped him up, shallow left. Chavers coming in, and he's called off by the shortstop, Oviedo, who makes the catch. 2 down. Kettleers still leading the Gatemen 9-1. Adrian Del Castillo, the Miami Hurricane, to the plate. And now in a game like this where you're already in such a big hole, leaving the bases loaded in the 4th inning looks massive. Bases loaded, only 1 out in the 4th for the Gatemen, and they couldn't get a run across. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals here at Lowell Park. First pitch to Del Castillo. Dribbled down the third base line. Schmidt waits on it, gloves, throws to first. He's out. The Gatemen get a run on 2 hits in the top of the 5th. They've still got a lot of climbing to do. 9-1, the Cotuit lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Stick around on GBN.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Cody Pasek, Nick Gonzalez, Matthew Mervis, 9-1-2 hitters due up as we head to the bottom of the 5th here at Lowell Park. Tevin Murray back onto the mound for the Gatemen. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1 to Pasek. Kettleers 9, Gatemen 1. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. The 0-1. Inside, a ball and a strike. Murray, the lefty from Oklahoma. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Pasek go for one with a walk. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Threw an off-speed pitch, 2-2. He's in the 9-hole today. Cody Pasek has struggled to hit all summer long. Came into the playoffs hitting just 206. 2-2 down low and outside. 3-2. He went 0 for 1 yesterday in a pinch hit at bat. He did smoke a ball to right this afternoon. 3-2 launched to deep right field down the line. Rudick chases and leaps and can't make the catch. That ball's gone. Cody Pasek, solo shot. 10-1 Kettleers. Well, Rudick came close out and right. We can't really see the right field corner. He made an attempt, and the ball just snuck over. Nick Gonzalez to the plate, the pitch. Misses outside, 1-0. The pitch. Skied foul. Down the first base line, 1-1. Gonzalez today 1 for 3, RBI single in the 4th inning. Murray sets the 1-1. Foul tipped back into the fencing. 1-2. The RBI single in the 4th for Gonzalez, just his 2nd hit of the series. He's now 2 for 9. The 1-2. Breaking ball just misses outside, 2-2. Nick Gonzalez awarded the MVP by the Cape Cod Baseball League before this game. The 2-2. Outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And rightfully so. He has reached in every game but one this season. 42 of 43 games played. The 3-2 offering. Sliced foul to plate on the right field line. We'll do 3-2 all over again. And coming into the playoffs, Gonzalez, a .435 hitter against Wareham. The 3-2. Breaking ball outside, ball 4. Matthew Mervis to the plate. Nobody down. Jerry Weinstein going to come out and talk to Tevin Murray. And he's going to make a move. Murray's done. Pitching change here in the 5th for the Gatemen. We'll be right back in GBN.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Pitching change here in the 5th for the Gatemen. Cole Stetzer in the game for Wareham. He'll face Matthew Mervis to lead off his day. First pitch, swing and a miss through a fastball, 0-1. Well, it's 10-1 Kettleers. And this day hasn't really gone the way Wareham wanted it to. Bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody down. Nick Gonzalez on first. 0-1 off-speed pitch in the outside corner, 0-2. Fourth pitcher of the day already for Wareham. Starter Levi Prater gave up 3 runs in 3 innings, and then it all spiraled on the Gatemen bullpen. 0-2 hammered out to right field, but Rudick makes the catch over his right shoulder. 2 away. That ball was smoked. And Rudick saves the base hit. 1 away in the 5th, and in steps Arajanu. Lucas Weinbergs came in after Prater and didn't get through, not only didn't get through an inning, he didn't get it out. Gave up 5 runs on 4 hits, a walk as well. First pitch, a new grounds one toward first. Teeter has the ball go off his glove, but he regathers and steps on the bag. So he can't turn 2. Gonzalez moves to second. Now 2 down in the 5th. Cotuit leading 10-1, and in steps Casey Schmidt. After Weinberg's 7, Murray came in the game. Pitched an inning. Gave up 2 runs, 1 earned on 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. And his book not quite closed, as he's responsible for Gonzalez on second base. Now Cole Stetzer in the game, trying to stop the bleeding. First pitch, curveball dribbled right back up the middle. Stevens ranges to his left, throws, and got him. Nice play by Chad Stevens at shortstop to end the inning. So Stetzer comes in and gets 3 straight outs. Credit to Cole Stetzer. And we head to the 6th, 10-1 Gatemen. We'll be right back on GBN.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil. Another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen. Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini-golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
We had the 6th here in Cotuit, 10-1, the Kettleer lead of the Gatemen. Mike Antico, Matt McLean, Matthew Rudick, 4, 5, 6 hitters due up for the Gatemen here in the 6th. Mike Antico pinch hitting for Dallas Beaver in the DH spot. Steps in from the left side, first pitch to him. Lined into left field, but straight to Chavers. He takes 3 steps in and makes the catch. 1 away. New pitcher in the game for the Kettleers, Matt Moore in the pitch. A fantastic outing for the starting pitcher, Sean Sullivan. Goes 5 innings, allows just 1 run. No walks, 6 strikeouts. The Gatemen did have 8 hits, but couldn't capitalize. Matt McLean steps in from the right side against the lefty Moore. The pitch, inside, 1-0. Moore an all-star for these Cotuit Kettleers. The 1-0. Swing and a miss through an off-speed pitch, 1-1. In his 9 appearances for Cotuit this summer, 13 1/3 innings pitched. The ERA is 0.67. He's allowed 2 earned runs all year. 1-1 curveball, chop foul to the third base line, 1-2. Moore, the 6'3", 215-pound lefty from Purdue, rising junior with the Boilermakers. McLean today, 1 for 2. The 1-2 pitch down low, 2-2. Singled in the 4th. The Gatemen left the bases loaded in the 4th inning. Bases juiced, 1 out in the 4th, and Wareham couldn't capitalize. That was in the top half of the inning. In the bottom half, Cotuit broke the game open. 2-2 hit well and pretty deep to right center. Williams ranges back. He's got room, makes the catch. Right above the bill of his cap. 2 away. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals here at Lowell Park. The Gatemen took game 1 8-7. Walked it off in the bottom of the 10th last night. Wareham, well, they'll have to make a massive comeback to close this series. Best of 3 series between these two teams. Lefty on lefty matchup, first pitch to Rudick. Curveball on the outside corner, 0-1. If this result holds, we'll be back at Spillane Field tomorrow night for Game 3. The 0-1. Breaking ball in the inside corner, 0-2. Rudick 1 for 2, singled in the second inning. Now 2 for 5 in this series. The 0-2 offering. Fastball down low. A ball and 2 strikes. Open stance from the left side for Rudick. Bat waving above his back shoulder. The 1-2 offering. Checked his swing and a ball in the dirt. Did he go around? No, he did not. Checked with the third base umpire, Renato Cochran. Count even 2-2. Moore sets on the third base side of the rubber. The lefty deals the 2-2. Down low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Infield back for Cotuit with 2 outs. Now the payoff. Curveball on the outside corner, got him. First strikeout for Moore. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And we head to the bottom of the 6th with the Gatemen down by 9. Stick around on GBN.
Located on the Cape Cod Canal, Keystone Place at Buzzards Bay is the area's newest rental independent living, assisted living, and memory care community. With some of the area's largest apartments and an ultra-inclusive monthly service package, Keystone Place is a life-fulfilling retirement community unlike any other. Discover Keystone Place, the best option in Cape Cod.
One of the Gatemen's favorite places for their post-game meals is Cool Cone, where you can get anything from fried clams and fried chicken to an ice cream sundae, and then top it all off with a round of mini golf. Cool Cone, located on Route 6 on the Wareham-Marion line.
The law firm of Lang, Exifaris, and Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exifaris, and Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
We're to the bottom of the 6th here at Lowell Park. 10-1, the Kettleer lead over the Wareham Gatemen. Cole Stetzer back out on the mound for the Gatemen. His second inning out of the bullpen. First pitch outside, 1-0 to Colton Kessler. Colton Kessler, Parker Chavers, Adam Oviedo. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Kettleers. The 1-0. Swing and a miss through an off-speed pitch, 1-1. Stetzer, the righty. Kessler, the lefty. DHing today for Cotuit. The 1-1 offering. Down low in the dirt, 2-1. Kessler today 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch in the 4th. He's the only Kettleer without a hit. 10 runs on 10 hits for Cotuit. 2-1, swing and a miss through a breaking ball, 2-2. And like I said, he was hit by a pitch, so every Kettleer has reached base. Stetzer, the 4th pitcher for Wareham this afternoon. 2-2, poked foul. Down the third baseline, will stay at 2-2. Stetzer came in last inning, replaced Tevin Murray, and, well, faced 3 batters, got 3 outs. First time we had seen that all day. 2-2 curveball, got him on the outside corner. First strikeout for Stetzer. Strikeout brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. Just the 4th strikeout for Gatemen pitching today. Parker Chavers to the plate, steps in from the left side. First pitch from the righty, Stetzer. Fastball high and outside, 1-0. Kettleers 10, Gatemen 1. Bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Fastball paints the outside edge, 1-1. Parker Chavers 1 for 3 today. The one hit, a solo home run in the 4th. The pitch, chopped off the front foot of Chavers, foul. And the count now 1-2. Stetzer in a groove, working quickly, the 1-2 pitch. Curveball just fouled off. Back into the fencing behind home plate. We'll stay at 1-2. Chavers last night went 0 for 3, did reach on a couple of walks. Stetzer winds and fires the 1-2. Fastball high and outside. 2-2. Adam Oviedo awaits on deck. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good off-speed pitch from Stetzer. 83 mile an hour. Looks like a changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts and another K brought to you by Lang, Exafaris, and Bullard. Head to lxblaw.com to seek a trial attorney in the New Bedford area. Adam Oviedo to the plate. Steps in from the right side. And he's having one heck of a series. First pitch to him. Fastball low and outside, 1-0. He is now 4 for 7 with a walk and an RBI. 2 for 2 with a walk today. The 1-0 from Stetzer. Breaking ball low and outside, 2-0.
In a game where it seemed like every pitcher for the Wareham Gatemen has had their struggles, Cole Stetzer not one of them.
5 up, 5 down for Stetzer. The 2-0 offering. Fastball high and tight, 3-0. Let's see if Stetzer can work his way back. The 3-0 pitch. Up high, ball 4. Fastball at the chin. First base runner for Cotuit on Stetzer today. And Dante Williams steps into center stage. If this result holds, tomorrow night will be the first Game 3 the Gatemen play since 2012, when the championship series went to 3 games. First pitch to the lefty, Williams. High and away, 1-0. That was a 2012 year in which the Gatemen won it all. It was their last championship until last summer. Wareham won it all last year, their 8th title in team history. 1-0 fastball on the outside corner, 1-1. The Gatemen trying to go back-to-back this summer for the 2nd time in team history. 2001, 2002. The Gatemen won it all both years. 1-1 hit well into right, but Rudick ranges back in, makes the catch at the wall. With his back up against the fence, that ball kept carrying. Dante Williams has hit a couple of balls hard tonight, but he only has 1 hit to show for it. We head to the 7th. The Kettleers up 10-1. We'll be right back on GBN.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier two-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care.
10-1, the Cotuit lead. We head to the 7th here at Lowell Park. Let's send it down to Addison Van Patten.
Thanks, Gabe. Now, we all know the Hey Cotuit song. No one on the broadcast, I think, knows the Hey Cotuit song because they don't get to hear it when they're not here. But I talked to the Gatemen bullpen, and they love the Hey Cotuit song. But before the game, I talked to Cotuit players, and they actually said they hate the Cotuit song. Interesting little tidbit for their own game and their own team not liking their own song. Do you guys like the song? Let me know.
No.
Hey Cotuit. Hey, hey Cotuit. Hey Cotuit. Hey, hey Cotuit.
It's not even like, it's not a pump-up song. It's not.
No, it's just bad.
It's just terrible. It's not a hype song. It's not a let's get this thing going.
No, it's a jingle.
It's a jingle.
It's a jingle for a car company. That's what it is.
And it's painful to listen to.
It makes me want to buy a Honda. Hondas are fine. I own a Honda. But it doesn't make me want to go to a baseball game.
I love that the Cotuit players don't like that song. First pitch to Trey Lipscomb on the inside corner, 0-1. Top of the 7th here in Cotuit. The Kettleers lead 10-1 here in Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. The 0-1. Off speed on the inside corner, 0-2. Lipscomb, Stevens, Braden Ward. 8-9 one-hitters due up for the Gatemen here in the 7th. Trying to get something going. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball grounded down the first base line, just foul. Wow. Trey Lipscomb can't believe it. He thought it was fair. Instead, he makes the slow walk back to home plate. And now the home plate umpire, Patrick Burns, is going to make his way out and talk to the whole crew. Mike Rabideau, the first base umpire, who was in charge of making that call. I mean, what do you do if the ball was fair? You just award Lipscomb first base? That would have been a double down the line. No comment from Jonah Karp.
I plead the fifth. You can't assume he's going to take off for second and make it safely. So, yeah. If
you give him first.
You give him first. Let's see what the decision is from Mr. Sparky. We don't know the story behind the nickname Sparky for Patrick Burns.
But that's what he's announced at every ballpark.
There's no other umpire with a nickname, or one that we know of.
But Pat Sparky Burns.
Sparky Burns.
Is what he's introduced as every time.
We should get to the bottom of that. Do some investigative work. Let's get Ryan LeMay on the case.
Yeah, they're going to put him at first base.
All righty.
I've never seen that.
And Mike Roberts is having a word with Sparky.
Smart, Mike Roberts. You're up 10-1.
It's more than a word. That's a lot of words. Words that cannot be repeated on the broadcast.
What's the point?
I don't know.
So Lipscomb reaches on the single. Chad Stevens on the on-deck circle waiting to come up while Mike Roberts has his word. 16th year manager. He's a veteran here in the CCBO, and his team's up 10-1 in the top of the 7th.
Oh my God, let it go. You're up by 9. Way to take the momentum out of your team. Take the air out of this ballpark. Can we move on, please?
Lipscomb single, the 9th hit of the game for Wareham. And now we'll play baseball.
Well, this is really good radio.
I just got sucked in watching Mike Roberts go off while his team's up 10-1.
It's captivating.
I've never seen anything like that. You would have thought this game was tied 3-3 in the 9th of a championship game. Wow. Stevens steps in from the right side. The pitch. Popped up, shallow right center field. Long run for the center fielder Williams, who makes the catch, one away. Top of the 7th, the Gatemen trail 10-1. Haven't had trouble hitting the ball tonight. 9 hits, just not a lot to show for it. Braden Ward to the plate, he's 1 for 3. Single in the 5th inning. Moore, the lefty, sets. First pitch to Ward, and we'll have to wait on it. Moore throws over to first. Braden Ward 1 for 7 in this series. First pitch to him. Popped him up on the infield, left side. Shortstop Oviedo calls everyone off, makes the catch. 2 down. Pete Durkay to the plate for Wareham with the Gatemen trailing 10-1. Moore, the lefty, sets. First pitch to the lefty, Durkay. Curveball hit well into right, foul, and let's see if it gets out of play. It does not. Catch made by Arajanu. We can't see right field here in Cotuit from our vantage point, so yeah, good catch by Arajanu.
The fans liked it.
And the fans loved it. It's time to stretch here at Lowell Park. 10-1, the Gatemen trail. We'll be right back in GBN.
Need physical therapy? Select Physical Therapy works directly with you and your physician to create a plan of care that meets your goals and needs, with 6 locations on Cape Cod and more across the country. Select Physical Therapy is the official provider of athletic training for the Wareham Gatemen.
Soft as a Grape has 10 retail locations on Cape Cod. So even when you're cheering on your Gatemen at any away games, stop into a Soft as a Grape store for the best Cape Cod products. No trip to the Cape is complete without a trip to Soft as a Grape. South Coast Health Operators of Charlton Memorial, St. Luke's, and Toby Hospitals delivers an unmatched combination of clinical excellence with a personal touch. They are proud to serve as Southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island's only not-for-profit health system, as well as the region's largest employer. South Coast Healthcare, plus something more.
Whether you're brewing a lager or an ale, Stone Path Malt has got you covered. Stone Path Malt, the local provider of quality malt for all your favorite New England craft breweries, is right here in Wareham. For your next night out, stop by their new tap room.
Village Signs of Mattapoisett. They do it all, from logo design, trucks and buildings, to boats. Village Signs has proudly served southern New England for over 35 years. Visit them at villagesigns.inc.com for all your signage needs.
The Gatemen would like to thank Wareham Country Market for helping to feed the Gatemen players and staff after games. They are located about a quarter of a mile from the field on Route 6, offering a convenience store, a Dunkin' Donuts, and a deli.
Wareham House of Pizza has been serving Wareham and Marion for over 40 years with steak and cheese, pizza, and subs. Located in Shaw's Plaza, head on over for pickup or let them deliver to you.
Beat the heat and join us at Waterways, a water experience unlike any other this side of the bridge. Open daily, head over to the water park on Route 28, the Cranberry Highway.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game has been sung. We head to the bottom of the 7th here at Lowell Park. First pitch. Way high and away, 1-0 to Cody Pasek. Cody Pasek, Nick Gonzalez, Matthew Mervis. 9-1-2 hitters due up for Cotuit. 10-1, the Kettleers lead over the Gatemen. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. The 1-0. Way high, 2-0. Pitching change here in the 7th for the Gatemen. Christopher Maloney in the game to pitch. Pitching change brought to you by Bay Point Club. 5th pitcher of the night for Wareham. 2-0. At the knees for a strike. 2-1. Maloney in his first 3 appearances, 3 2/3 innings pitched. A 4.9 ERA. The 2-1. Fastball fouled off back into the fencing, 2-2. In his first 2 outings, he pitched an inning and didn't give up a run, but struggled a little bit with control. 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. And then his last appearance a few days ago at Bourne, July 30th. The 2-2 now. Fastball high and away, 3-2. Gave up 2 runs on 2 hits in an inning and 2/3. Pasek, a solo home run his last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a walk today. The 3-2. Make it 2 walks. Fastball way up high. Ball 4. That is the 7th walk by Gatemen pitching, compared to just 5 strikeouts.
In other news, there were 2 golden retrievers meeting each other for the first time in the last half inning. Perhaps the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've seen some cute things, Gabe.
It was the most captivated you've been all day.
Yep.
First pitch swinging a miss to Gonzalez, 0-1. It was very cute.
It was very cute. One was a lot bigger than the other.
In a 10-1 game, you look for golden retrievers. The 0-1. Lined foul on the right field line. 0-2.
Sometimes you don't have to look that far. They just come to you.
Walk right on up. Right behind our glorious setup here in Cotuit. Sitting just to the right of home plate at our white table. 0-2 fouled off, back into the fencing right above us. We'll stay at 0-2. I never know what to call the. It's just like a fold-up table, right?
Picnic table?
Picnic table. I want to say picnic table, but I don't know if it is a picnic table.
I just called it a picnic table.
Does that make it a picnic table?
No, don't know what the official definition of a picnic table is. I don't think I've ever had a picnic.
The 0-2. Hard line drive, slicing foul. Down the right field line. And we'll stay at 0-2. Okay, Cotuit thought it was fair. I can't tell if they're joking because of what just happened last inning. If you weren't with us last inning, Trey Lipscomb hit a hard ground ball down the line. Would have been a double. It was called foul. The umpires got together, called it fair. And Lipscomb was just awarded first base. And then Cotuit manager Mike Roberts proceeded to argue for about 5 minutes about a meaningless call. The 0-2. Fastball, sliced foul once again to the right field line. We'll stay at 0-2.
Nothing more riveting than an unneeded diatribe.
It was entertaining.
For the first 30 seconds.
The other 4.5 minutes, not so much. 0-2, just misses inside. 1-2. Ten to 1, the Kettleer lead. Bottom of the 7th inning. Pasek on first, nobody down. Nick Gonzalez at the plate. Maloney, the righty, sets the 1-2. Curveball just misses. A little high. 2-2. If this result holds, this will be the biggest loss in the playoffs. Fastball misses low, 3-2. In franchise history for the Gatemen. Well, since 2000, since our records go back. Maloney, a deep breath, the 3-2. Lone away, ball 4. The Gatemen bullpen, a walk machine here this evening. Now 8 walks, not even through 7 innings. Back-to-back walks to begin the 7th for the Kettleers. And Matthew Mervis to the plate. Let's take you around the league, look at the other playoff games going on right now. First pitch to the lefty, Mervis. Foul tipped back in the glove of Adrian Del Castillo, 0-1. We've got a tight one over at Red Wilson Field. Orleans and YD deadlocked at 7. YD won yesterday 7-6. 0-1 in the outside corner, 0-2. So if the Red Sox end up getting the last run in that one, YD will sweep Orleans. The 0-2 from Maloney. Popped him up. Shallow right. Skyscraper. Rudick ranges over to his left, makes the catch. Runner tagging, Pasek into third easily. Runners on the corners for Cotuit. One away. Arajanu steps to the plate. Kettleer still leading 10-1. An early lead for Harwich over at White House Field. 4-0 Mariners over the Chatham Anglers. If that result were to hold, we would see the biggest upset in the playoffs. Harwich, the 4 seed in the East, would sweep the 1 seed Anglers. Anu steps in from the left side. First pitch from the righty Maloney on the outside corner. 0-1. And the last game, Bourne at Falmouth. That's the one the Gatemen care about. Still no score, bottom of the second inning. The 0-1. Hard line drive into deep left center field. Durkay chases back, and that ball hits the bottom of the wall. Pasek scores. Gonzalez around third. They won't have a play at the plate. It's a 2 RBI double for Rajanu. Now 5 RBIs this evening for Anu, and it's 12-1 Kettleers here in the 7th.
Harwich, by the way, just barely squeaking into the playoffs. It was very back and forth between Harwich and Brewster at the bottom of the East Division virtually all season. Harwich finishing with 44 points. Brewster at 40. 21-21-2 for the Harwich Mariners.
Anu now leaves the game. Christian Robinson will pinch run. And Harwich beat Brewster with, it was either 2 or 3 games left in the season. Part of their run to clinch. So Harwich nearly missed the playoffs, and now they're 5.5 innings away from sweeping the 1 seed. First pitch to Casey Schmidt. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
The East was just so tight all season long. So different between the East and the West this year. Just 6 points separating first from fourth.
The 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, 0-2. It's what we saw in the West last summer, when 4 points separated first and fourth. Cotuit last summer came in fourth, and they were just 4 points back of first place Wareham last summer. 0-2 curveball, just low. A ball and 2 strikes. Update over in YD. Red Sox take an 8-7 lead. We'll see if that's the final punch thrown. Schmidt 1 for 3 with the walk tonight. 1-2, hammered out into deep left field, foul. It had the distance. He was just out in front of it. We'll stay at 1-2.
Had the launch angle, had the exit velocity.
Can you give me the numbers on that?
7.
7. He hit that ball 7 miles an hour. The 1-2 from Maloney. High and gets past Del Castillo. Runners advance. I should say runner advances. Robinson to third, just 90 feet away. Schmidt, a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Walked in the 4th. Those were the 2 times he reached. It's a blowout here at Lowell Park. 12-1, the Kettleer lead. The 2-2. Fastball inside, 3-2. Maloney, 26 pitches, 15 strikes, 11 balls. Sets and delivers the payoff pitch. Curveball misses inside, ball 4. Christopher Maloney, in 5 batters, has walked 3 and given up a 2 RBI double to Arajanu. And the Gatemen bullpen, despite getting a win last night, has now walked 14 last night and tonight. Colton Kessler to the plate. First pitch to the lefty. Low, 1-0. Runners on the corners, 1 down, bottom of the 7th inning. Wareham trails 12-1. Maloney sets the 1-0. Way high and away, 2-0. Coming into today, the Gatemen riding high after the walk-off last night. With a win today, they would have moved on to the Western Division Finals. The 2-0. Fastball on the inside corner, 2-1. And now it'll all come down to tomorrow night at Spillane Field unless the Gatemen can score 11 runs in the 8th and 9th. Possibly more. Only one out here in the 7th. The 2-1. Swing and a miss through a fastball, 2-2 to Kessler. And this is where home field advantage will come into play. The Gatemen just edging out the Kettleers for that 2 seed, and they'll get to play game 3 tomorrow night at home. The 2-2. High at the chin, 3-2. Kessler 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch today. He's the only Kettleer without a hit. Everyone's reached base. The 3-2. Hard one hopper. Stevens has the ball go off his glove and into left field. 1 run, scores. Schmidt started to go to third, but retreats to second. We'll see how they rule it, but Robinson scores, and it's 13-1 Cotuit. Parker Chavers to the plate for the Kettleers. E6, 5th error of the summer on Stevens. Chavers steps in from the left side against the righty Maloney. I mean, if you're Wareham, why throw anyone else today? Except for maybe a position player. First pitch fastball on the outside corner, 0-1.
Agreed.
Maloney, the righty, sets the 0-1. Way high and away. 1-1. Chavers, his hit today, a solo home run in the 4th. He's 1 for 4. And is now 1 for 7 in the series. The 1-1 offering. Blooped at the shallow right field, a base hits. Rudick charges gloves, throws into seconds, and Schmidt scores from second base. RBI single for Parker Chavers. 14-1, the Cotuit lead. Jerry Weinstein making his way out to the mound. And we'll see if he makes a move. $14 runs on 12 hits for the Kettleers, and we will see a pitching change. We'll see who it is when we come back on GBN. Quinn.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a club host that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Quinn Clary, the new pitcher for the Gatemen, here in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out. Runners on first and second for the Kettleers, who have already added to their lead here in the 7th inning. 4 runs already to make it 14-1. First pitch inside. 1-0 to Adam Oviedo. Cleary, a newcomer on this Gatemen team. 2 appearances in the regular season for the Gatemen. His first one against these Kettleers, pretty good. The 1-0. Misses outside 2-0. Pitched inning, scoreless, 1 walk, no strikeouts. No hits. His last appearance at Bourne, July 30th, a few days ago. 2/3 of an inning, gave up 5 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks. 2-0 catches the outside edge, 2-1. And the ERA at 27 in his 1 2/3 innings pitched because of the bad outing at Bourne. He's got a little sidearm delivery, not quite fully submarine. Rising sophomore at Yale. Trying to get the Gatemen out of the 7th. Christopher Maloney comes in and pitches 1/3 of an inning. 2-1 low and away, 3-1. Gives up 2 hits, walks 3, 4 runs. He's responsible for Kessler on second, Chavers on first. And if it tells you how bad this day has been for the Gatemen, the 3-1 now. Grounded fouled on the third baseline, 3-2. Christopher Maloney, not the worst pitcher today for Wareham. Lucas Weinbergs came in the 4th and didn't get an out. Allowed 5 runs on 4 hits, 1 walk. The 3-2. Low ball 4. Bases loaded. 10th walk issued by Gatemen pitching today, compared to just 5 strikeouts. Dante Williams to the plate. Williams 1 for 4 today, singled in the 4th inning. First pitch. Hard line drive down the first baseline, fair ball. Kessler scores, Chavers around third, he scores. Williams booking to second, he's in safely. And getting the halt sign at third is Adam Oviedo. Throw comes into second base. And it's a 2 RBI double for Dante Williams. 16-1, the Kettleer lead. Wow. That'll close the book on Maloney, who gives up 6 runs. And Cody Pasek steps to the plate. He led off the inning with a walk. The Kettleers have batted around for the 2nd time this evening. First pitch. Fastball on the outside corner, 0-1. What a nightmare game 2 for Wareham. The 0-1. Hit well and pretty deep to right field, slicing down the line, and that ball is fair into the corner. 2-run score easily. Pasek into second with a 2 RBI double. And it's 18-1. And now with the 18 runs, Cotuit has tied the record for most runs in a playoff game since 2000. Again, 2000's as far back as our record book show. And now the Gatemen just have to hope Cotuit's getting all their runs out tonight. First pitch to Gonzalez. Low and away, 1-0. So after Levi Prater, the Gatemen empty the bullpen, and they don't throw their best 3 guys left. 1-0 in the outside corner, 1-1. Nick Gonzalez today, 1 for 3, a couple of walks, and now he skies 1 foul down the right field line, 1-2. It's the good thing about a series. None of this matters if the Gatemen can win tomorrow night. 1-2 grounded towards short. Stevens scoops, fires to first. Gonzalez is out. 2 away. Matthew Mervis to the plate now for the Kettleers. And an update on that record. It ties the most in franchise history for Cotuit, 18 runs in a playoff game. First pitch to Mervis outside, 1-0. The playoff record in the CCBL is 20, set by the Wareham Gatemen. They beat Falmouth 20-7 in 2012. 1-0, ripped foul on the left field line. 1-1. Shout out to our producer, Javik Blake, diving through the CCBL record books right now. Cotuit scored 18 in 2009. They beat YD 18-4 in the semis. The 1-1. Hard hit deep to right. Rudick chases back, and that ball is gone. Wow. Cotuit keeps on pouring it on. Matthew Mervis, his second hit of the night. And it is 20-1, Kettleers. Yep. That's all you can say. Credit to the Kettleers. And they have now tied the record. First pitch on the outside corner, 0-1 to Christian Robinson. For most runs in a playoff game in the CCBL in the last 19 years. Hard ground ball foul, 0-2. Robinson's first at-bat today, coming in the game for Rajanu. The 0-2. Popped him up. Shallow left field. Durkay ranges in and makes the catch. A lot of runs on a lot of hits in the 7th for the Kettleers. We head to the 8th, 20-1 the Cotuit lead. We'll be right back in GBN.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment. Cape Cod Coca-Cola thanks you for supporting the Cape Cod Baseball League and for refreshing yourself with ice-cold Coca-Cola products. Please remember to recycle your empty bottles, cans, and all other recyclable materials. It only takes 6 recycled plastic bottles to make a new baseball cap.
Learning at Curry College extends beyond the classroom and is embedded in all that they do. Curry prepares students to engage in successful careers and active citizenship with a global perspective. Explore undergraduate majors, minors, and concentrations, including new majors in accounting, biochemistry, and software development. Online at curry.edu.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Joanne Stevenson and William Ravis Real Estate, a double play when it comes to selling or buying a home. With 19 years of experience in residential real estate and ranked #1 globally, they are sure to help you with all of your hopes and dreams. William Ravis Real Estate, the official real estate company for the Boston Red Sox, and Joanne Stevenson, your hometown agent, proudly support the Wareham Gatemen.
How's your night going? Not going great for the Wareham Gatemen. They're losing 20-1 as we get started with the 8th inning. Jacob Teeter leading things off. First pitch to him. On the inside corner, 0-1. Well, it's a pleasure to be joined by Carl, the jack of all trades for the Wareham Gatemen. I guess you could call him a security guard. Rolled on the ground, right side of the infield, shuffling over Nick Gonzalez. He bobbles it, stays with it, fires the first, one away. Hey, Carl.
Hey, Jonah, it's great to be here. You know, I wish it was under better circumstances, but, you know, we'll take what we can get.
You've been with the organization for how long?
Oh, boy, as a fan since '96.
Wow.
Yeah, quite some time.
So you've seen a lot of Gatemen playoff baseball.
I have, yes.
Fouled off, 0-1 to Adrian Del Castillo. Anything like this?
Not quite like this, but we've been on both ends of it. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. The best hope you got is to go put it all on the line tomorrow. Everybody's going tomorrow.
1-1 strike the count to Adrian Del Castillo. Carl is one of my favorite people in the organization.
Oh, much appreciated. The feeling is mutual.
Oh, thanks, Carl. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Carl is always, he always has a smile on his face, always having a positive attitude. Somebody you go to if you need a smile. And we could certainly use one right now with the Gatemen trailing by 19. That pitch was fouled off, so the count 1-2 strikes to Del Castillo.
Del Castillo's been huge in the playoffs and the regular season. He's played really well. It's been a lot of fun to watch him.
Chop down the first baseline. That's a foul ball. Count holds at 1-2. Carl is also fascinating. Not only does he do a lot in the organization, but you know he's done a lot in his life. You've seen the movie Grown Ups. 2-2 strikes to Del Castillo.
Well, I was involved in Grown Ups. It was the way back where you can find me.
Okay.
As a cameo role as a lifeguard at the end. Yeah.
Harrison rocks and deal. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down in the top of the 8th inning.
At this point, you got to hope that they've scored all their runs for the series and that we'll be able to shut them down tomorrow.
Tomorrow, game time at 6:45. Back at Spillane Field, Game 3 of the Western Division semifinals. Whoever wins advances into the Western Division finals between either Falmouth and Bourne. 0-1.
Yeah,
Mike Antico, the new man up.
You know, the baseball gods giveth and they taketh away. So at this point, you got to hope that you can score some runs and
Antico flares one foul.
At least make it respectable for tomorrow. Give the boys something to pump them up.
Well, it was an exciting win yesterday. The baseball gods gaveth yesterday, taketh away today. 1-2 strikes to Antico.
Antico's another guy that's been really fascinating to watch this year. He's got blazing speed. It was always fun to watch him lay down a bunt. He was always a threat.
1-2 sits low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Antico came in for Dallas Beaver, who was DHing, batting 5th for the Gatemen.
Yeah, you know, when you got a catcher DHing and they're catching all the time, you got to give them a break.
Cracked out to deep right field. Bat flip from Mike Antico. He trots down to first. If that ball is fair, it's gone.
And at that point, you just have to take it.
That ball is gone.
He crushed that.
A solo blast off the bat of Mike Antico. Gatemen trailing by only 18. 20-2.
You know, just a few grand slams and we're right back into it, guys.
That's right. Couple of touchdowns. Maybe a field goal.
Go for 2.
That's right. Mike Roberts is going to go have a word with his relief pitcher. Are we going to get a pitching change?
I believe so. Mike Roberts is definitely going to go out there. He's going to talk to his pitcher. He's definitely a fiery manager, so it wouldn't shock me to see him either pull the pitcher or maybe he's just giving him a pep talk.
It's an 18-run game. Why?
You know, I ask myself that same question, but you know, it's a bit of a rivalry between Wareham and Cotuit. As badly as we want to beat them, they want to beat us. So I can understand where he's coming from as in terms of wanting to try to preserve as much as he can. From a Gatemen's fan's perspective, I'm quite pleased to see a pitching change because I'm hoping he burns some of his arms for tomorrow.
Very diplomatically put, Carl. Gatemen trailing by 18, 2 down here in the 8th. We're going to step aside. We're going to come right back. Pitching change brought to you by Bay Point Club. Stick around.
The law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard, providing families and businesses in the greater New Bedford community with legal services for 40 years. We look forward to serving you. For an appointment, call 508-992-1270. We invite you to learn more about the law firm of Lang, Exafaris & Bullard by visiting our website, lxblaw.com.
Legacy Insurance Agency at 213 Main Street here in Wareham can offer you coverage for all your insurance needs. We have the bundle discounts, the accident forgiveness, the vanishing deductible, no loss, etc. But unlike those gimmick companies, we can quote you with multiple carriers. So forget the lizard and price tool and come talk to a professional. We'll help you find what's right for you.
Got legal trouble? Attorney Mark Deshays is here to help the greater New Bedford area with real estate and business law, estate planning, and probate. Visit him today.
Struggling with changes in mood, sleep, stress, or a sense of hopelessness? Finding it hard to be the man you want to be? Get the information and tools you need for mental, emotional, and relationship health at massmen.org. Courage starts with the first step.
The Mezza Luna restaurant is a family-run Italian restaurant celebrating 80 years in business. Located on Main Street in Buzzards Bay, Mezza Luna specializes in Italian cuisine, a lunch menu that's the best deal in town, and serving some of Cape Cod's famous prime rib every Wednesday and Saturday. Come enjoy the feast at Mezza Luna, the Italian family restaurant.
Back here on the Gatemen Baseball Network, there's 2 down in the 8th inning. Zach Mathis coming in for Matt McClain. Gatemen trailing by 18. 1 run home in the inning. Mike Antico solo blast. Base is empty. First pitch to Mathis. Breaking ball. Sits downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Jerry Weinstein emptying his bench. First Mike Antico. Now Zach Mathis. 4 outs left for the Cotuit Kettleers. Breaking ball. A good spin on that breaking ball. 1-1. Cole Beaven, the new pitcher. Florida native, rising junior at Florida State. Fouled off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Back here with Carl.
Yeah, I'm back with the broadcast. It's been a pleasure. Like I said, I wish it was under pleasanter circumstances, but at this point, I'm happy to see some of the Cotuit Kettleers pitchers cycle through. Hopefully we can break into that bullpen.
The 1-2 misses the outside corner, 2-2. Carl does a lot for the Gatemen organization. Has been with the Gatemen for the last 23 years. Well, as a fan at least. Now he could Add broadcaster to the resume. High chopper down the first base line. First baseman Mervis waits, picks it up, steps on the bag, and that'll do it for the top of the 8th inning. Zach Mathis retired, but the Gatemen get one back. A solo shot off the bat of Mike Antico. A pinch hit home run gives the Gatemen an 18-run deficit. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 8th.
Clobbered high and deep to right center field, and this one is gone. A home run.
That home run's brought to you by Eastern Propane and Oil, another scholarship for a deserving youth. Eastern Propane and Oil, we're in your neighborhood.
After the game, visit El Mariachi on Main Street for the best Mexican food in Wareham. The cantina provides a delicious late-night snack accompanied by fun cocktails.
The Wareham Gatemen would like to thank Franklin Sports for their sponsorship of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Franklin is yet again proud to be the official batting glove of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Throughout the summer, all the Cape League teams are wearing their own custom team batting gloves courtesy of Franklin Sports. To order your favorite team's design or to create your own, visit franklinsports.com/custom, enter code CCBL20 for 20% off your purchase. From Cape Cod to the major leagues, only the best hitters in baseball wear Franklin gloves.
Come as you are, sit down, and relax at the deck of the Gateway Tavern. Enjoy the view while exploring their extensive food and drink menus for the ideal Cape Cod dining experience. Gateway Tavern, the official helmet sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Casey Schmidt, Colton Kessler, and Parker Chavers are the 3 due up. First pitch to Schmidt is tapped back into the dugout of the Cotuit Kettleers, 0-1. Jonah Karp back here with Carl.
You know, I gotta say, Jonah, I heard that this guy's nickname is Schmidt Man. I don't quite get that one.
Couldn't tell you. Lifted down the right field line. That's a foul ball, 0-2.
I mean, there are so many other options. It could have gone with Schmitty. I mean, I don't know, but at this point, you just got to hope to get some outs, preserve some of our arms.
The 0-2 from Cleary is rolled down the third base line. That's a fair ball, backhanded by Lipscomb, throwing the dirt, picked out of the dirt by Jacob Teeter. Nifty play by the all-star first baseman. One away in the bottom of the 8th.
Yeah, Teeter really dug that ball out. He did a great job holding the bag. My hat's off to you, Teeter.
Casey Schmidt retired by his counterpart. And Teeter doing an equally as impressive job as Trey Lipscomb over at third. One down, nobody on base. McWater coming in as a pinch hitter for Colton Kessler. First pitch misses the outside corner, 1 ball and no strikes. Quinn Cleary in for his second straight inning. Off-speed pitch misses outside, 2-0. Carl, what would you say your title is with the organization?
Oh boy, I'm not really sure what you want to put that as. I guess I do a lot with the technology. I think Andrew Lang told me I was the director of technology at one point.
The director of technology?
Yeah, I just take whatever title they tell me.
The 3-0 isn't even close. Misses well outside. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk issued to Mason McWater. He goes down to first.
In a volunteer organization like the Wareham Gatemen, it's a great organization. You do whatever is asked of you, and whatever title that they give you, you just kind of roll with the punches and do whatever you need to do to help the team.
So over your 23 years of watching Gatemen baseball, is there a certain moment, a certain play, a certain game that stands out?
I mean, there are several. Last year, the Isaac Collins catch that made ESPN Top Plays, that was fantastic. There was the game in 1997 with Carlos Pena hitting well. That was great.
Ripped out to deep right field toward the corner, Rooting chasing over toward the line. That's going to land as a fair ball and an extra base hit for Parker Chavers. Pulls in at second as McWater stops at third. 2 in scoring position with 1 down here in the 8th.
So I'd say probably in recent memory, the game in Chatham where Isaac Collins took away a home run had to be my favorite.
What's the best Gatemen team you've seen?
Oh man, you can't put me on the spot like that. So many teams are great. I don't know who's listening out there. I can't burn any bridges.
Fair enough.
No, you're just asking me to pick like between children. That's not fair.
Who's your favorite broadcaster?
Oh, again, you're putting me on the spot here.
Pulled down to short, picked up by Stevens. He retires Adam Oviedo as a run comes home. It's now 21-2, and this is the most runs that any team has scored in the postseason of the last 19 years.
I mean, you just kind of have to shake your head and hope for a better tomorrow.
First pitch over the inner half to Dante Williams. Count 0-1. I mean, what an absolute stomp job by the Cotuit Kettleers. Hammered out to right field. That's going to fall for another base hit. Williams pulls in at first. Throw comes in, cut off. Another run comes home. 22-2.
You know what? At this point, though, Jonah, you got to tip your cap to these Gatemen relievers. They're coming in there and eating innings, and you have to tip your hat to them because they're giving the other guys a chance to rest and giving you a better chance to win tomorrow.
Popped up behind home plate, a foul ball. Donlin, the new hitter, came in for Cody Pasek behind the dish. This game has just reached the 3-hour mark. Runner at first base. 2 runs home in the inning. 17 hits today for Cotuit. Chopped left side of the infield. Can Stevens get there? He does. He spins. He fires to first, but it's offline. Pulls Jacob Teeter off the first base bag. And there's runners on first and second with 2 down here in the 8th.
It was a fantastic play by Stevens. I mean, you had to give it a try. But realistically, with them running down the line like that, he got quick out the box. There wasn't much of a hope of catching him.
Safe to say everybody has contributed today for the Cotuit Kettleers. First pitch on the inner half to Nick Gonzalez.
You know, maybe it's the T-shirts. They're wearing T-shirts instead of jerseys. Maybe
that's right.
It. You know, wonder if there's a uniform violation there.
It's the new fad. Maybe other teams should catch on, take notice. 22 runs on now 18 hits. Cracked out to deep left field. Chasing Durkay back. He's backpedaling toward the track, makes the catch. And that'll do it for the 8th. 2 more runs come home for the Kettleers. They lead by 20. 22-2.
Got to fear that warning track power because any moment with this humidity, the ball will go out.
Well, the Gatemen only trailing by 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Let's see if they can catch up. Or if the Cotuit Kettleers can close out this game in the top of the 9th and push it to a game 3.
Never say die.
Never say die. Strong words from Carl. We'll be right back on GBN.
Does your insurance agent know you by name, analyze your stats, and help you with your game plan? If the answer is no, then it's time to draft Morse Insurance. Their local team will get to know you, assess your risk, and develop a strategy to protect your home, auto, or business. Visit us online at morseins.com. #Morse, of course, has your back.
Northeast Maritime Institute's College of Maritime Science is a proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen. If you're looking for a career at sea, look to NMI's program of education, adventure, and employment on northeastmaritime.com, America's premier 2-year maritime college.
Office Technology Group is a southeastern Massachusetts source for advanced digital copiers, printers, and document solutions. From Toshiba to Epson and everything in between, they've got you covered. Shop now at otgne.com. Large enough to serve, small enough to care. Shop from home year-round on Gatemen.org. You can customize your Gatemen gear from any device, anywhere. We offer a large selection of apparel and unique gifts 24/7, 365 days a year. Hard to find sizes, colors, and styles. Youth clinic registration also available. Visit us today and remember us for holiday gifts at Gatemen.org.
Gatemen Baseball is officially sponsored by Robertson's GMC, the truck professionals. Located just 2 miles away on Cranberry Highway, Robertson's GMC, we are professional grade. Power like a pro.
Bottom three coming up for the Wareham Gatemen. It's 22-2. Gatemen aren't winning. First pitch. Popped up. Shallow left field coming on is Parker Chavers. Drifts under it. One pitch and one out. Chavers makes the catch over his left shoulder.
I'm still here. Carl Saborn, pinch broadcasting here. So we'll
plug the email, plug the Twitter. Let's go.
No. I don't need any followers. I'm not a shameless plugger.
Good to know. First pitch to Trey Lipscomb. Sits low. 1 ball and no strikes. Cole Bevan back on the mound. This is going to be the first game 3 that Wareham has played since 2012. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that's right. Last year, Wareham swept the entire playoffs. 6 straight wins. First time in Cape Cod Baseball League history last year.
Bevan trying to close it out. Breaking ball low and away. Check swing. Did he go? Nope. 2-1. If the score holds. 22-2. Nobody on base with 1 down in the 9th. The pitch from Bevan. Breaking ball over the inner half. 2-2. That was an historic postseason run that the Gatemen went on last summer. The 2-2 from Bevan. Breaking ball ripped out into left field. That's going to fall down for a base hit. Chavers cuts it off, fires it back into second. And Trey Lipscomb pulls in at first with a 1-out single. The Gatemen have life here in the 9th.
Don't call it a comeback, but they got a base runner. That's the first step.
They just need 19 more. And a few more runs to go along with it. Gatemen do have 11 hits tonight. Just 2 runs across. Chad Stevens, a new batter. Right on right matchup. First pitch to him. Misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Carl mentioned the postseason run for the Gatemen last summer. Swept their way through the postseason. Lifted in the air, not very deep. It's a blooper out to right center field, and that's going to fall in for a base hit. Williams cuts it off and fires it back into second. Lipscomb stops at second. Stevens pulls in at first. Another 1-out single. Sets the tables for the top of the order.
And here's Braden Ward. Here's a guy that works hard all the time. I constantly see him in the gym. He's always putting in time to improve his game. It's been a real pleasure to watch him play.
Steven checks the runner at second. Breaking ball tapped foul. Rolls to the backstop, 0-1. Ward 1 for 4 tonight. Single in the 5th inning. This is the worst playoff loss, if the Gatemen do end up losing, for the Gatemen since the turn of the millennium. Pitch outside, 1-1. Runners on first and second for Wareham, 1 down in the 9th. Breaking ball, skied. Staying in the infield, coming over is Casey Schmidt, the third baseman, and he makes the catch, a basket catch, calling off both the catcher Donlin and the shortstop Adam Oviedo. Gatemen are down to their final out, 2 down in the 9th.
You know, when that ball gets up there with the shadows here, there are no lights here in Cotuit. Sometimes you can lose it. That's why it's always good to run it out. Ward did his job running the ball out regardless.
Chad Stevens at first, Trey Lipscomb at second. Pete Durkay digs in from the left side with the righty Bevan trying to get the final out. First pitch from Bevan. Breaking ball. Rainbows over the outer corner. Count 0-1. Jonah Karp, Carl Saborn with you on the Gatemen Baseball Network. Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. Swing and a miss over the top of a breaking ball, and now the Gatemen are down to their final strike.
You know, like I said, on the plus side, you got to look at it this way. Cotuit burned a few arms. Looks like they were on cruise control, but you can never know what's going to happen game 3. Everybody's going game 3.
Runners on first and second. 2 down in the top of the 9th. The 0-2 is flared out to straightaway left field. Parker Chavers under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. absolute stomp job by the Cotuit Kettleers. The most runs any team in the Cape Cod League has scored in the postseason over the last 19 years now goes to these Cotuit Kettleers. 22-2, the final score from Lowell Park. My goodness.
We'll see you all Sunday. That's all I can say.
There will be a Game 3. And now the Gatemen will head back home looking for some revenge. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll break down this game. Not a happy final for the Wareham Gatemen. We'll be right back on GBN.
The 99 Restaurant is a proud sponsor of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Visit them in Centerville, Falmouth, Mashpee, Wareham, or Yarmouth this summer and try some local flavor from the winner of the Cape Times Best Restaurant for Takeout, the 99. Always the real deal. The Wareham-based 80 Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is the world's largest cranberry grower and the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts. The company supports organizations like the Wareham Gatemen and projects like the outdoor cranberry bog classroom that you may have passed on your way in. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Stop by the Ansel S. Gurney House, where you will find a unique shopping and dining experience. Whether shopping for a special occasion or just to treat yourself, you'll find what you're looking for in one of the 11 themed rooms. There's also a cafe serving fresh homemade lunches overlooking the extensive gardens. The Ansel S. Gurney House is located at 403 County Road in Marion.
For a nostalgic Cape Cod vacation experience, head to Bay Motor Inn, where guests are treated like family. Located in the heart of Buzzards Bay Village, this 1950-style cottage colony still provides you with up-to-date amenities. The Gatemen thank the Bay Motor Inn for their support.
The Bay Point Golf Club offers a unique collection of 18 championship golf holes, a beautiful banquet facility, and a clubhouse that has a fully stocked pro shop. The Bay Point Grill is a perfect place to grab a meal or watch a game. The course is located off Onset Avenue in Buzzards Bay. The Gatemen thank you for your support.
Come on over to BB's Bar and Grill for food, drinks, and fun. Located on Cranberry Highway, come in to sample the delicious eats or relax with a drink while enjoying live entertainment. BB's is one of our team meal partners. One of the area's best restaurants is located right up the street, Brewfish Bar and Eatery. Brewfish offers 20 rotating craft beers on tap and creative pub food. Check out their off-the-menu brunch with a Bloody Mary bar and $5 mimosas on Sundays. Join us for outdoor dining and drinks under the tent or for live music. Located on Route 105 in Marion.
Cape Cod Healthcare is the leading provider of healthcare services for residents and visitors of Cape Cod with 2 acute care hospitals and more than 450 physicians. For more information, please visit capecodhealth.org. Cape Cod Healthcare. Expert physicians, quality hospitals, superior care.
Located in Wareham Crossing, Coastal Orthodontics knows the importance of a healthy smile. Dr. Kevin Oliveira and his team at Coastal Orthodontics are a patient-focused practice, delivering professional, effective orthodontic treatment based on the individual clinical needs of each patient, resulting in beautiful smiles in a timely manner. With 10 years of experience using Invisalign, Coastal Orthodontics uses the most up-to-date dental equipment.
Hey, Cotuit. Hey, Cotuit. Boys did it tonight. Not the Gatemen, the Kettleers. 22-2. Final score. Most runs that any team has put up in the postseason since the turn of the millennium. 22 runs for the Cotuit Kettleers in Game 2 of the Western Division semifinals. There will be a Game 3, and it will be played tomorrow night at Spillane Field at 6:45. 22 runs on 18 hits, 1 error tonight for Cotuit, 2 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors tonight for Wareham. Gabe?
I have no words.
Always a good quality in a broadcaster.
I mean, credit to the Kettleers. They hit as well as anyone we've seen all year. That was the best offensive performance we've seen from anyone all year. If you're the Gatemen, well, Jerry Weinstein's decision in the 4th inning to not go with Brandon Fott and to throw the back of the bullpen, who knows how it could pay off tomorrow night. Wareham will have 3 very solid pitchers left for Game 3 tomorrow night, and we'll see how it turns out.
We will. there will be a Game 3. First game of this series was close. The second game was not. Let's see what the Gatemen and the Cotuit Kettleers have in store tomorrow evening at Spillane Field. First pitch at 6:45. We'll be on the air at 6:15, bringing you all the action leading up to first pitch. Okay, that'll do it for us. For Carl Saborin and for Ryan LeMay and for Addison Van Patten and for Javik Blake and for my broadcast partner, Gabe Genovesi, I'm Jonah Karp saying so long and thanks for listening.